Like that.
All right, well, yeah, everyone's here, so we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and do kind of like a quick recap. So, long story short, you guys came from Avalon. You broke into the dungeon of Avalon and stole out a turn that music.
Yes, please.
You guys stole a half-orcish, half-human teenager from the cellars of Avalon, who's been kind of traversing with you. Her name is Sophia. From Avalon, you were given the directions to go to the capital city of High Mountain. Let me go ahead and bring up the map. You were told to go to the capital city of High Mountain to inform them of Overton's treachery. So on the route to High Mountain, you guys went to Lisboa. At Lisboa, you had a nice sailing adventure where you went out, you found some cool technology, came back. It was there that we lost a couple adventurers. We lost Pipes, and we lost Fun to Greybeard. So from Lisboa, the idea was to continue on your journey to High Mountain. On the way there, you are stopping at the city of Odile. There's a few things kind of going on in Odile. You have the idea that Overton has some connections here that you might want to be watching out for. As the adventurers went out and kind of explored the territory, we ran into some old friends, Olan the Quick, who introduced you to a rogue halfling by the name of Ryan Smallborough, who gave some more items to the party. We also went shopping. We met the Blackthorn brothers, who are the blacksmiths of the town. They helped you guys kind of update all of your weapons, all of your armor to just be a little bit stronger. Throughout the exploration of the towns, you had a couple of things that kind of stood out to you that seemed a little odd. The first being a abandoned warehouse which contained a portal to an unknown realm. Through that portal, we saw Wilfred Wondermaker, the villain from the last town, jump into the portal and disappear. Iceland went to the Noble District to talk to the Lord and Lady of the town. As she talked to them, they seemed kind of weird. They seemed kind of emotionless, almost inhuman. But throughout her explorations of the town of the Noble District, she noticed a kind of like a worn down, destroyed old mansion, which seemed very weird for the well put together community of the Noble District. From there, everyone kind of went out, did some adventuring, did some exploring. Then you guys all came back. You met up again in the Craftsman District and kind of explained to the rest of the party everything that you saw, looking at the portal, looking at the abandoned mansion in the Noble District. So from there, you all reconvene in the Craftsman District. We'll say that it's probably around 4:30 in the afternoon. From that, I will kind of pass it over to you guys to see if there's any other information that I missed that we need to consider. But other than that, you guys have all reconvened in the Craftsman District. What would you like to do?
Can I make a recommendation?
Sure, good.
Next time it takes us a while to get started, you should interview each of us on what our summary is. I think it would be really funny for your stream, just to get an idea from the point of view of the characters what has happened so far.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Okay.
That's a good idea, I like it.
Also, I feel like you've missed the overarching plot point that...
The dragon.
Yeah, there's a dragon, Sophia is half dragon, there's a dragon awakening under Avalon, which is potentially gonna, ruin the world, that kind of thing. Seems important to mention.
There's just so much to recap. Like you said, this game's been going on for 8 months. But yes, that is true. So on the ship back from the island off of Lisboa, we ran into a dragon by the name of... Where'd he go?
No,
Alatrion?
Alatrion, yep. He informed you that Sophia, the half-orc that you've been traveling with, is and somehow kind of connected to 3 siblings of dragons of immense power. One of the dragons is Praxia. He is an evil dragon that Yes, something is going on. There's a possibility that he might be rising from his grave to kind of evoke some dangerous aftermath onto Urail, which is the continent that we're on. Anything else that I missed? Okay. Yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll go ahead and give it back to you guys.
Okay. Well,
Okay. So I believe we were just deciding to investigate the house all together, just in case it was
the warehouse or the
no,
house?
the house.
two houses. I think we should all meet up and discuss some things at the inn.
At
I
the
thought we
inn?
were going to look at the apothecary.
Yeah, I think it's morning right now, so we can finish up. Did we not finish in the apothecary?
I just got my
finished-
weapon commissions the last I have.
Yeah, so we all finished shopping. So I think what would be best, because none of the things that we want to do can be done in broad daylight. So maybe we should all meet and discuss what our plans are, because it seems like quite a few people have found some things wrong with the city.
What time is it?
So it's like 4:30.
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, well, we can go have a meal, make a plan.
Yeah, let's make a plan.
Oh, that's right, I do have that in my notes, that you asked me how to break into a house.
I did ask you that.
Alright. Oh, she's gonna get to have so much fun!
I know.
I took Sophia black market shopping, and I get to take Iceland breaking into a house all in one day. Let's do it.
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, let's go eat dinner and carouse in another inn.
Yes, we all must chat. We have all been places and need to discuss.
You already got your spell component pouch, correct?
Yeah, everybody. I believe everybody got their their shopping done.
Alright,
And like
come on, Sophia.
anybody didn't get their shopping done? Question mark. Open.
So are you all going back to the inn
Yeah,
and
we're
up?
trying to hint, wink, wink to you that we're trying to go back to the inn to roleplay.
Why though?
Because we can't just go break into someone's house in the middle of the day.
Can't we though?
No.
Don't you have,
I mean, I could, but I don't
No,
know
we
if I could get
can't.
all of y'all
Someone's
into
gotta
the
have
house.
a spell. Someone's gotta have some sort of spell to like change the time of day, right?
Just because I have a spell for us to all pass without anybody seeing does not mean I want to do this during the day.
Ooh, you have a spell that makes us pass. Oh, you heard it here first. Iceland has a spell for us to get in there now.
Oh no! Who could have thought of putting that in the second she got another spell slot when she managed her levels?
So are you sharing this in character, or are we going back to the inn?
No, just mute when you're not talking. It puts us back.
I was still talking to my babe.
I need a drink. I said we go to the inn.
Okay.
Yes, let's all go to the inn.
Alright,
Let's
so
go.
you guys decide to go back to the...
What?
Am I gonna get magically teleported?
Yes.
I'm ready to
I'm
be
just
magically
pretending to walk.
teleported!
There you go. You
Thank
guys should now be back up in the upper district.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't see anything. I hate that it's not
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna need some turnips. Give me a second.
turnips.
Okay.
Turnips?
Turnips.
Turnips. Why do you need turnips?
No, wait.
Have we not been in this inn
Yeah.
yet?
No,
It's
the
a small-
door's up
Definitely
here.
been to this inn.
The door's up this
And
way.
I know we've been here
Oh.
because I see all the playing cards out on the map that no one got rid of. It's just in
Oh, really?
the pond.
No, it's my room up
I'm
here.
still there.
Wait, how come I can't get in the end?
Because
The
you
There's a door.
No!
The door's over.
I'm
Whoops.
going too
Door's over
fast.
here.
Oh, okay.
See, there's turnips right over here, guys.
There's turnip. Oh wow! Look, there's actually turnips.
See?
What?
Interesting.
What? I thought you were. There's actually turnips. Amazing.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's all grab the big table then.
Yes, let's go to the big table. I want to do a perception check to see if there's anybody around that's like going to be listening in.
Sure.
Sure.
+4. I have a passive of 14.
So go ahead and mute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so with a passive of 14, you look around, you see that the bartender is kind of just busy washing glasses. You see a couple of well-dressed women in the southeast kind of just talking, chatting with each other. And then you see a couple of what looks like just laborers and farm hands. They're sitting in front of the fire, just kind of conversing to each other. Let's go ahead and take this guy, the bar back. He'll go in the back and kind of do his own thing. But yeah, you guys are sitting at the table. No one seems to be spying on you or particularly interested in your conversation.
Okay. So are we gonna do Iceland's thing first, or do we need to go find out about the guy who swindled us, me, out of an airship, basically?
Well, it seems like we've got quite a few things to discuss. I noticed something wrong with the Lord and Lady of the town. This place used to be much less like restrictive. Like everybody was together. They didn't separate all the people that from like poverty, and there wasn't even really that much poverty to begin with because everybody was treated very fairly. And now there's like a noble district that's very removed, and there's guards everywhere guarding it. And most importantly, my friend who I've known for over 100 years, she's gone, and her house is destroyed. And I don't know.
Wait. Raj interrupts. Did you just say over 100 years? Her mouth is full of a breakfast burrito because they have that in this tavern. I'm
Yes.
right. Yeah. Ben, like, how old are you?
I am 228 years old.
Stop. I'm done.
I laugh kind of like jittery, like, dear elves live to be very, very old. We're very old creatures.
He's gonna kind of side-eye that. How old do half-elves live?
Well, generally closer to the age of humans, but you know, not like a little bit longer. You didn't luck out on that one.
Out of character, it's like halfway in between.
Yeah, that's what I thought, like in the middle. But for Iceland, like halfway in between human and elf is like not a long time. Anything. It's like it's in the middle. You live a little long. You get there.
You can see Key like trying to work out like on her fingers.
I like gently put the fingers down. I just start like adding my fingers like next to yours.
Ross gets real close to Theron's face. It's like, how old are you? How old are you?
Theron stares back at her and says, "That is none of your concern."
Oh, I see. That is a touchy spot, Mr. Old Man. Old Man Theron.
Key's gonna lean in. How old are you? That is an interesting question. Sophia, how old do you think he is? I'm goading Sophia.
How old do I think who is? Theron?
Theron, how old's Theron? If Iceland's 212?
228.
228. If Iceland is 228, how old is Theron?
She kind of looks Theron up and down. I don't know. Is maybe 80, 90?
Theron just stares back at her.
I don't know these things. I didn't meet a lot of your kind sitting in the bottom of a dungeon.
I kind of chitter him like if he were 80, he'd be a child.
Should he roll a d20 to see his age?
I'm sure he knows his age.
It was a joke.
How old are you, Theron?
Theron doesn't have to say.
As I said, that is none of your concern.
Oh, poor Sophia.
He's an old man. He's decrepit. He probably wears a cloth
Now he's
diaper.
getting real sensitive about it.
Well, if you don't want to share with
Hold on.
the group,
I got this.
then
I got it.
no beer for you.
No. No, wait, no, we're not in Lisbon.
Somebody goes, I'm 150, give me a beer.
2 over here.
It's not.
Theron shrugs and just takes another sip of water.
Can I make a I don't remember what they are.
I really order one for Stumpy.
I'm just gonna refer to them as the Lord.
Yeah. It'll be a good day.
But I remember the name of my friend.
Sophia looks around wide-eyed, just waiting, looking up at Roz, waiting for permission.
And how old are you, Sophia?
Old enough for this!
Anyways, my dear friend from quite some time back, Surath Asuk, she is a dragonborn. She used to help govern the city, and she was very kind to her people. She took a lot from my nation, to be honest.
Did they kill her?
I don't know. She's just
They killed her. I
gone.
bet you they killed her. We should go find who killed her and kill them.
I take a pause and I'm like, not that I would mind you doing that, but we should be a bit more civil unless we find that they are truly a
Am I
threat.
taking it down?
Now, I heard that you also found something odd.
Oh yeah, I happened to be near these warehouses, you know, checking out the river,
Of course. Just checking.
and looking in the window of one in particular, and decided to take a peek inside, and all of a sudden, there was Wilfred Wondermaker. You remember that guy? The charlatan standing on the box who tried to get Pipes and I involved,
he-
and, you know, took the amulet in exchange for the ship. Anyway,
Yeah,
who tried to have us killed outside of the island? That guy.
I do recall.
He was there with two kids that I didn't recognize and took them through magic circle
A portal.
and disappeared.
What kind of children?
They were half orc children.
What?
A boy and a girl.
Like Sophia's age?
Did they look like?
I don't know. How old were they?
Oh dear.
Yeah, they'd be about Sophia's age.
Sophia's age.
So
Maybe younger.
So we have two very pressing concerns, but I don't feel like they're unrelated. Because if things like that wouldn't just happen under a good governor's watch, shady things have a harder way of happening when the people who watch their people, take care of them. So it'd be weird for that to be unrelated to me, at least.
Ooh, I have a question for the DM.
Yeah,
Can I roll to draw a picture of Sophia's father?
Roll to draw a picture of Sophia's father. Of
Yes.
Overton?
Yes, so I can start like asking people, "Hey, have you seen this guy? Is he following me by chance?"
Yeah, sure. I don't know if I want to make it a sleight of hand or a performance. I guess just sleight of hand.
Oh, thank you. I feel like a gift has been given.
That music, though.
It's a beautiful picture.
It is. It's very accurate. You feel very strongly that if you were to show that to people around town, that they would know who you're talking about.
Okay. I get up, put my hand on the table, and say, "All right, tell me where we're gonna go first. I'm gonna go make sure this guy isn't here." And I walk up to the bartender and ask if he's seen him.
I pause for a second, like, hey, what a lovely drawing! Now, I remember we were all a little upset before about how upset I got at, him being there.
And actually, Key's gonna come back and participate in this conversation.
Yeah, sure. So, Key, you go up to the bartender and he kind of just says to you, I don't think I've seen anyone like that around here. Sorry.
Thanks, friend. Actually, can I do something silly? Is there any coinage out to tip him on the counter, like just loose change?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
He's collected it all up because there's no one sitting at his bar actively.
Well, just in case, because I want to pull this in the future. If I ever see that, I want to roll to pick up a coin, but then pretend that I'm tipping him.
Okay.
Like I want to make it look like I tipped him the.
So you're gonna ready an action anytime you see gold. You're gonna make it look like you're tipping it with the gold.
Like I'm
right
tipping
out
the
there.
bartender. Yes, that's
Noted.
what I'm. Thank you.
Gotcha.
So anyway, turn back around, hear Iceland say that, and I say, "Look, this is my personal philosophy, for what it's worth, being not 228 years old. The lesser of two evils is still an evil.
If you knew what great evil I was thinking of, it would be hard for you to argue that.
Who's she directing this to? This
To
whole-
Iceland.
Yeah.
Iceland.
Can I hear it?
Of course, you're sitting at the table.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
talking
Well,
to
Roz
everybody.
has had it up to here with Key's moral high ground.
He's young.
It's like, yeah. First of all, you're a kid. Second of all, sometimes lesser evil is the only option, and you have no other choice.
I would like for everybody to understand why I became so upset at his presence. So I would like to tell you a story of how the Elf Nation was created for you to understand.
He sits back down.
So, over millennia ago, the very first High Elf to become the royal line helped fight against the evil dragon Praxia when it first awakened. Her name was Arena, which is where my last name comes from. It is my family's name that has been passed down ever since. And it has been the royal family's mission to create warriors to send out to continue to make sure that Praxia never rises again, and if it does, to defeat it. It is my sole purpose to protect all of my people and all of the ones that live in my city, and to make sure that all of the ones who have cheered my name as I've walked the streets continue to do so and live their lives to the best. Anybody who challenges to put them in danger, I must do everything I can to stop them. There are thousands of lives on my shoulders, and most of their names I know. And I couldn't imagine somebody being in my similar position of power and not doing everything that they can for their people. And that is why I got so upset. Also, if Praxia were to rise due to Sophia's father's plans, Praxia's first target would be Sophia, and it would not be a good death.
So let me ask you a question then. What makes you think it's her father's plan to sacrifice her to a dragon?
I don't think that is his direct plan. I think that his actions will directly cause the rising of Praxia. I think the amount of blood that will fall on Avalon will be directly connected to it.
Right, this sounds like, just as Roz says, it sounds some kind of like witchy blood sacrifice shit. You're saying Praxia's gonna rise because people are dying? I mean, people have always been dying. What's, like, why do you know this? How do you know this? Is this some kind of, like, dragon summoning ritual? What the fuck's happening?
As far as I know, he just wants to keep her safe.
Yes, but he's not going about it the right way. Not many people know of Praxia because it is a very, very old evil. I only know of it because it has been passed down in my family as the sole mission. That why I have left my kingdom to become as powerful as I am and to continue to get stronger, only to keep them safe.
So why don't we kill Praxia?
He's not alive yet. He's being revived.
Yeah, so why don't we let him get revived and killed? What if that's Sophia's father's plan?
Praxia is stronger than you know.
I feel like Overton has a lot of resources we could probably use if we put the screws to him without killing him.
Praxia is stronger than you know. It is very hard for me to imagine a human army doing anything against that great evil.
Alright, so what do we do right now then?
We cannot let him be revived.
Okay, and you think Overton's reviving him. So we gotta follow Overton. Is that what we're doing right now?
Overton wouldn't want Sophia to die in this. He's
No.
made that very clear.
But
So I'm not sure he's purposefully.
If he were to keep her there, where Praxia's body is, it will greatly endanger both her and all of the world's balance. It will be completely thrown away.
So rather than killing him, maybe next time we discuss this. It's an option.
And if there's no time to discuss it?
Well, then, we'll have to deal with that when it comes. But
Yes.
giving the chance seems like
Alright.
something maybe we could do for Sophia's sake, being that it's her father.
If he succeeds, she will die in a very, very bad way. Are you willing to risk it to give him the benefit of the doubt when he's already proven that he doesn't?
I think it goes without saying, but I'm not.
I think all he's proven is that he wants Sophia, and he doesn't trust.
And he's betrayed
5 random
his
strangers.
He's betrayed his people.
That may be.
He
And I
betrayed
would
my
say let his.
people. I will not
Shouldn't-
forgive him. I will listen to you and your suggestion and give him one chance to explain himself. If he cannot, I cannot continue to allow him to just continue his
Alright.
plans. It will be too dangerous.
Alright. Well, he's not here now. So let's go check out the house of your friend. And then when nightfall hits in the darker part of the night, we'll go check out the warehouse.
We're not going to be able to just go into that house. I don't know if you've ever tried to get into a noble district. But
You're a noble.
Let me
I am a
funny
noble.
story
If you
about
go
the noble
with
district
me,
right here.
Yeah, we do a little knock knock knockerino. Hey, selling Girl
Me-
Scout cookies. Would you like some Samoas today?
yeah, we could
Let
do
me-
that. And they would let me in, and if you were with me, they would allow you to come into the district. But
Yeah,
they're heavily guarding her house.
One thing
Let's
about
do it.
One thing about that in broad daylight, I may or may not have tried to get into the noble district already once since we've been here.
You're gonna need a disguise Reno. Want some orc makeup? Pretty good. I was known as the tattooer in my tribe.
He's gonna be like,
We don't have to be it permanent. I could do some real good back.
Hey, aren't you very good at disguising?
No.
Why did you think going into the noble district would be a good idea?
The less orcs probably the better.
Listen.
For hiding.
Having done the circuits in noble areas, they'll be fine.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm just gonna show little nip nop slip slop. I'll be golden.
Key's gonna take out her disguise kit and go for more of an elven look rather than an orcish look. But she's going to attempt to look like a full elf.
What would you like, Sophia?
Ross does this crazy thing where she unbraids half of her half mohawk and lets it flop out her shoulder, and everybody is instantly in love.
What am I rolling for my?
I believe it's what is it? Performance?
And I don't.
Guys kit.
Yeah, let me.
Sophia looks around and says, "What should I do?"
You could be my illegitimate love child.
Ross, you're quite rambunctious today.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna let me in looking like this.
Maybe
Well,
should also
you want to
get a
look like
disguise.
this, and with what I rolled.
Hold on, Roz walks over to this other table of these two people just chilling in these pink and red dresses. How about we ask these guys for their clothes?
Jesus.
If you are with me, you will be fine.
Well, then why are you being so resistant? Let's just go in and see what happens.
Because they're guarding the house, they wouldn't even let me in it.
Oh, I'll get into the house. It'll be dark by the time we get there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go.
I know that there's some people in this party who happen to be very persuasive. Wink, wink.
Yeah, and if she's being persuasive, I'm sure there's a back way in.
Sure as hell not me.
Okay. Alright,
Just
well,
say
if you
nothing
guys are
about
willing
my
to go and
stat sheet.
investigate my friend's house first. I believe there's something wrong with the city. The Lord and Lady, when they met with me, they didn't even seem to recognize me. And when they told
Then let's
them-
go check it out.
Let's go. That's the best plan.
Alright.
No mysteries are being solved in this here
So you
tavern.
guys are gonna hike to the noble district.
Okay, then, friends.
Yes.
Allow us
Okay.
to go.
All right. So.
I love
you
just
guys-
like-
You need to unmute, Drew.
Yeah, no, you can hear me through her mic, right?
It's really soft.
It's really hard to hear.
Yeah, we fixed the mic
Okay.
so that you can't do that.
Yeah, sure we did. Go ahead and mute yourself. Alright. So yeah, you guys have decided to go to the Noble District to check out this kind of old abandoned house. So you walk up to the Noble District. It is walled off with some pretty tall walls. I believe I made them like 20 feet the last time Key tried to scale them. As you walk up, there are two guards who are just kind of like standing to the left and right of the gate. And as you're walking up, they kind of put up a hand and they say, "Hold there! Who approaches?"
I pull out my scroll of pedigree. I am Lady Iceland Arena. I am Princess of the Elves. And I show them my papers.
Yeah. So he grabs your papers and he looks them over. He kind of like looks you up and down. And then he looks at the rest of your group and he says, "All right, this will do. Are the rest of these people with you?"
Yes, they are. These are my friends. They've been helping me as I
Aye.
do my journey.
He kind of looks over at Key, who has like this kind of like messed up disguise on, and then he looks over at Roz and down at Sophia, and he says, "All right, whoever you bring into the Noble District with you, they are your responsibility. Please make sure that you nor anyone of your group gets into any type of trouble. The Noble District is a quiet place, and we don't like any kind of trouble here."
I smile and I'm like, "Of course, sir. Thank you very much."
He tries to imitate that and like do a curtsy. It's really sloppy.
Ross does one, but it looks fantastic.
I love it.
He's impressed.
It's acting a certain voice that she's never used before that sounds strangely like Iceland.
Alright, I'm gonna get you guys in there. Give me 1 second, I gotta get all your tokens.
I love it.
Let me imitate Keys while we wait. You ready? Here's Keys. Like with our hands and everything, like.
You've got to have a little bit more like.
But you know what? I'm gonna roll for how good my performance is. Let's see.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Just for funsies.
Let it please be a nat 20 or something crazy.
I rolled 0. I'm sorry.
You literally rolled a D0. I see
A
that.
D0.
Mm.
How does one do that?
Okay, it's
pretty good.
alright.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
No, it's pretty
It's
good.
not like
It's pretty
lipstick on a pig bad. It's like
Oh, no,
No, that's a pretty good. That's pretty good.
yeah, that's a teenager who's been to Cotillion a few times.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
what?
Ah, that must be a thing.
That's definitely a Texas thing.
Cotillion is etiquette school. You learn to waltz and to eat with all the right forks and spoons and
Sounds,
yeah.
sounds very white.
It is extremely white.
Sounds
Etiquette
that way.
school.
Sounds
Mhm.
really white. Okay.
Look at that pickle.
Okay.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's pretty, right?
Okay. Am I supposed to see something?
Yeah. Hold on. We're
I see things.
Stumpy went blind then. I gotta refresh.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's not you, Stumpy. Your icon's not here. Give him a second.
Oh,
I see it.
There it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's right there.
Oh yeah, Hunt is there?
Yeah, he's right
It is
there.
there
Yeah,
now, yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
So it's a little bit of a larger map, so you need to scroll all the way
You're
to the right. Probably.
not-
You're
You're
not
muted,
there.
babe. Hold on.
And he's not broadcasting either.
Okay.
Babe, you're not broadcasting. Reconnect.
Sure.
Reconnect.
I just did.
You're not
Yeah, that
there.
pizza was slamming.
Good.
Oh, wow.
So Sonya jump.
No, I am.
There you go.
Alright.
Yeah, so you guys are now in the Noble District. So this district looks kind of a little bit different than the others, right? So the road kind of changes to a very nice white marble. You see fountains and flowers and lights that kind of go down the road. You see some nice looking statues, some very large ornate houses with gardens and flowers, trees, and bushes. It is later at night. It's about 6 or 7 o'clock. We'll say it's about like 6:45 going into 7 p.m. Most of the people are kind of home enjoying dinner and supper with their families. So you notice that the streets are mostly deserted. You do see the 2 guards up here to the east that you have already interacted with. And then if you look around, there might be more guards kind of walking around the town, just making sure it's secure for the nice uppity nobles. Other than that, you kind of see what you see. Go ahead.
Key sticks her hand to the fountain.
All right, friends. And I kind of like pull everybody in for like a whisper. I learned a new spell that will make it so we can pass by anything without a trace. So you just gotta.
Well, now you tell us. Why didn't you tell us earlier, Iceland?
That sounds fantastic. Let's use it now.
Key,
Well, let's not
you
just...
get 20 gold.
Woo!
What? I want 20.
Is this a
Oh,
tattle?
is that why you stuck your hand in the fountain, you thief?
Oh, she didn't know. She just did it. Anyways,
No.
let's get to somewhere a little bit
To the
more
couch.
hidden so that nobody sees us just magically vanish. We're gonna go a little, like, over here. Like, right over there. I'm so excited. I've never snuck in anywhere before. Everybody just lets me in.
Keys counting money. I love the noble district.
Okay, come this way. I'm so hyped for this spell. Guys, come this way. Okay. Just imagine my wolf comes with
Oh, am I
me.
supposed to see something? Because I don't.
Is this not suspicious? Look,
You
we're
should be
running
seeing a
around the
map.
Yeah.
Come this way. Okay.
Hang on, where's her? I don't see Roz's icon.
Now that I don't see
Yeah,
either.
it is.
No, I see Sophia though. Sophia.
corner. I see Sophia.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Sophia's
I
back
got her. She's
over.
here. She's okay. Sorry, I brought her over. I forgot I could do that.
Danger.
Yeah, Roz isn't here.
Keep out, stay alive.
Now she is.
Oh, there she is.
Yay!
She is materialized.
Alright. Spellless.
Okay, everybody had a close. Alright, this is a second level spell slot, but it is so totes worth it.
What do you want?
So I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Go.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each
my
creature
pizza.
you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. Creature that receives
Ooh.
this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage. So everybody stay really close to me.
Does this only count while we're right next to her, or does it
Yeah,
count
like
for us and then-
30 feet.
Within 30 feet. Okay.
Stay
As you
30
cast
feet.
this, Key is like, oh, this is mine. So do we still roll stealth and then add 10 to it? Is that the way this is working?
I think so.
So,
Okay.
Bring your spell up.
I'll bring my spell up. I absolutely found it just
Oh,
now.
I got
Plus
damage.
5. And then add 10 to that. So I rolled a 29.
Yeah, so everyone go ahead and.
Everyone go ahead and roll me a stealth check and then add 10 to it.
I have 29.
Guys, don't fuck this up for me. Okay. 27.
There you go.
I'm so proud of myself. Look at everybody.
Stumpy, do you have advantage on stealth?
I have disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy.
Oh, okay.
Regardless,
Well, still, you gotta
everybody
do
is
What's this, a stealth
nailing
check?
these shots. But +10 because of my bitchin' stealth.
Not charging a starter.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
That's right, all y'all.
On there.
I'm such a
Go.
queen.
Who's that with the
Take my pizza.
I'll be right back in 1 moment.
Dude, this is the best spell I've ever decided to get for a specific situation. Look how coordinated our rolls
Oop.
are.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going quietly. Nobody is out doing these 20s.
Yeah, so you all make the stealth check. So are you guys going into the house? Is that what's going on?
Oh yeah, we going right into that house. Stay.
The one right below us, or the one across the way that says "Danger, keep out, stay alive"?
Danger,
That's the
keep
one I'm
out.
interested in.
We are going to danger.
Wait, why does it say that?
That's
Oh.
the one I want to go in.
I lean over to you. I'm like, don't worry about it, dear. We have to go in. They don't worry. No worries. They
Sorry,
didn't
that
say
was-
it's haunted or anything. Nobody told me that.
That was my son, who for some reason thought I would buy that he didn't know how to use the TV.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Roz, you gotta move your character because it's on top of mine, and otherwise I'll accidentally move you instead.
Wait,
You can't
me?
move her.
I can.
Oh, you have power?
Because they're using mine to stream, so he wanted to give me a little bit. So Roz needs to move her character. So
That way the stream is from the player's perspective and not from the DM, so no one else can see what's going on.
yeah. But it accidentally gives me like,
So, are we going into this danger, keep out house?
oh fuck yeah, we are.
Is it locked? Do I need to pick anything, or can
No,
we just
you
walk in?
probably need to pick something. I don't know. I haven't been here in years.
So you guys go ahead and
Baron tries to open the door.
What,
So,
Drew?
Sneakily.
Iceman, go ahead and mute yourself. So you guys are all very, very well stealthed. If you were walking up to the mansion, so you see something that's looks very out of place in this neighborhood. This is kind of like a large house or mansion at one time, but it is now just completely dilapidated and ruined. You see that all the windows are kind of boarded shut. You are walking through a garden that is just decaying and decrepit. As you are walking through the garden, you are very stealthed, but you notice something strange. As you're walking over the garden grass, you almost feel like there's something moving, almost like there's something alive in the grass under you. If you walk up to the porch and you go to open up the door, you will notice that the door is locked.
Okay, can I pick the lock?
It's time for you to pick that lock.
Yeah.
And I want to check for traps, too.
Yeah, so go ahead, give me either perception or investigation, and then give me a sleight of hand.
I cannot see past where everybody is at. I'm so glad I did that spell.
Did I see anything extra with the 24 perception check?
Yeah, he rolled.
Look at your special
Yeah, with the 24. So you actually, what you see on the grass below is you almost see like these old decaying green hands that are like coming out of the grass and just feeling around.
What the hell?
Hands?
Not that it'll do anything, but I'm gonna roll a nature check. But something tells me this isn't nature. But I just want to roll a nature
Yeah, you can
check.
roll a nature check.
It's pretty good.
I finished my roll.
I'm gonna do that too to see if I know. Well, what would
Well, I
be
mean,
to figure
Theron-
out if I know what the hands are?
Theron, with the 24 perception, I'll give it to you, right? These are zombie hands.
Okay. So then Theron says to the group, "Watch out, zombie hands."
You also notice with the 24, you
No, he
notice
says, "Watch your feet."
you also notice kind of like floating around in the garden just some almost like spectral immaterial beings that haven't completely materialized, but they don't seem to be noticing you or bothering you at all.
It's because
And the
my
zombie
stealth
hands,
is
they haven't really been attacking. They're just kind of feeling.
Nope, they're just feeling around the grass.
Did I get the door open, Drew?
Do I have to roll to see what kind of
What'd you
humanoid
get?
figures these spectrals are?
A 17 and a 15, Drew.
What kind of humanoid?
Yeah, are they elves? What are they?
One's a human, one's an elf.
Okay.
Yeah, what'd you get? You got a 15?
And a 17.
15 and 17. Yeah, so with the 17, you get up to the door, and this is your thing, man, breaking into abandoned houses. So you get up, you look at the lock, you can tell that this is a lock that you've seen before, but also it's very, very old and very weak. So you're able to kind of like pick it, and also just kind of like break it apart. But other than that, the door slides open. Would you like to walk in?
I want to peek.
Yeah, sure. So let me just go ahead and,
Give me a peeky peek.
yeah, where are you, Key?
I'm at the front.
Yeah, you guys are all clumped together, so I gotta... There you are, alright.
So I might have failed to mention that somebody mentioned it was haunted, but I didn't think they were being serious.
Oh, great.
So Rod
Theron
says,
says that would explain the zombie hands growing out of the lawn.
Yeah, it would, but I honestly thought they were just trying to hide something from
I want to
me.
know. I turn to the group and I ask, so who among us has the most experience with the undead here? I don't think it's me, because I'm really scared.
What would that be? A religion check?
Yeah.
For knowledge of the undead, you can give
Or
me...
arcana?
Yeah, you can give me...
I've got neither, so.
You can give me... I'll give you history,
Nope.
arcana, or survivalist.
Survivalist. I will go for survivalist.
He's like, wisdom.
Well, yeah, something I actually have a modifier for.
You should be in another room.
I have a. No, wait.
I got a
I am,
19.
but I don't see anything. Oh, yes,
I
I
got
do.
a 19 on that, so I know exactly what they are.
You got 19 on what, babe?
My history check.
You got a 14, so 19, 14. Yeah, I mean, so you guys can go ahead and mute yourself, babe. So, yeah, you can tell that this is a ghost, this is a zombie. You know that they are going to be resistant to any kind of physical damage. You know that in order to really hurt Especially ghosts, you're gonna need some kind of like magical attack or elemental attack.
Fucking screwed!
you
Fucked.
you know zombies are a little bit weaker than ghosts. You know that they are actually material, so they can still be hit fully with most different types of like weapons.
I'm gonna assume Key knows none of that. And she sees what she sees. My passive is 11. Can I roll to see if I notice anything else in this room before I run back and tell him?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I'm mostly
I'm gonna
looking for like
relay-
anything that's gonna.
I'm
Hurt.
gonna relay all that information to everybody because I know it.
When I get
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I don't notice
When
anything.
you get back, I'm gonna let everybody know
No.
all that.
So you see what you see, Kate. I'm gonna just keep you on this thing.
Alright,
Yeah, you go.
I just lean back out the door and I'm like, okay, come in.
Okay. Oh, this is so exciting.
Since Iceland said it's exciting, I like kind of do one twirl of my little lock picking tools around my finger. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, I've never broken in anywhere, especially my friend's house.
You should try it more often.
Well, I mean, apparently I have good spells for it.
And we could do it all the time.
Yeah, probably good.
Of course, Ronan sits on the rug. Ronan.
He's a good boy. He would sit on the rug because he's a good boy.
Ooh, now we have spooky music.
Oh, jeez.
Is everybody else inside? Because Theron's still in the courtyard.
I'm
There it
still-
goes.
there we go.
Okay.
There it is. There it
Alright.
is. Ooh,
Yeah, so you guys are now all inside of the house.
I could see almost
You're muted.
nothing.
Yep, you guys are all inside of the house. You kind of, honestly, you kind of just see what you see. So there is some yellow marble flooring with a large bare rug, and you see a door right in front of you.
Where'd we come in from? Here or here?
There.
Top or bottom?
The one on the bottom.
Bottom.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, guess we should open the door.
Well, do we want to check it first?
Well, you should probably check it first.
Did we come in the bottom, he said there?
Yeah, we had to go up here.
Okay.
It
I checked
is
the door.
so odd.
Bear's drinking. Jeez.
Yeah. So with remember, investigation or perception, whichever one you want if you're checking for stuff.
Checking for traps, which I think is supposed to be a dexterity skill for a rogue.
Well, if that's a rogue thing, then yeah, it's a rogue thing. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, but sure.
21. Are there any traps?
You do not detect any traps in this door.
Okay, no traps, guys.
Okay, yeah.
So remember, as you guys walk through this place, you go to doors. You have the option to just open the door or peek.
Okay, I want to peek before I wave them through then.
Enough with your War of Warcraft.
All right, the doors peeked open.
Jesus. Y'all
Okay.
need to chill out. You
I
are
lead them-
playing
I
too
lead them
much
and tell-
WoW.
Oh, Jesus. I lean back and tell them that all I see is suits of armor.
Suits of armor, right?
yeah.
That's just suits of armor.
Yep, that's it.
Inanimate.
Okay,
Alright,
he
let's
wa-
not
he
touch
walks in.
them. I'm
He
gonna
walks
go
in.
ahead.
Okay.
I'm walking
Yep. So go ahead. The door is open enough for you guys to walk through.
Babe, there's
Is this a
problem,
chest?
wake up
Can I
and
open
make
it?
this.
Is this a treasure?
So that is not a chest. It is just a bookshelf. So you see a red rug that kind of leads the way to other doors. You see 5 armors situated around the room, and then you see a bookshelf sitting on the far side.
Theron
Okay.
walks over and doesn't touch, but does a thorough inspection of that
Touch it.
suit of armor.
Yeah, perception check.
This one.
Don't
Yep.
touch any of them.
I didn't touch anything. I'm just
Don't touch
I walked up and
anything!
looked at it.
So with a 15, let me double check. Give me a second, to double check.
Okay.
And Key's like listening to Iceland say don't touch. She's like, eh.
I don't like
eh.
that means there's something, because I don't like that he has to check.
I'm just gonna start seeing if any of these doors are locked.
Roz has started placing herself suspiciously behind Stumpy at all times.
Where's
I
Sophia?
want to head
Yeah,
over
no,
here.
it's kinda-
Sophia's coming with you. There she is. Theron, yeah, you don't notice anything strange. This is just a suit of armor.
Okay.
Do
wanna
I
check-
want to
Eyes
check
it up a
doors?
little bit and then slowly walks away.
Sure. So, I know you all are trying to do stuff. I'm getting at you one at a time. Stumpy, what are you doing?
I want to check the bookcase for booze.
Yeah, give me a perception or investigation.
Investigation is -1, so let's go with
Oh.
0. Oh.
Unfortunately, no. There's no booze. There are just books. How disappointing.
Aw.
Any books on how to brew?
Nope. Even worse. It's just about like learned topics.
Oh, God.
Aw. Are any of these doors locked, Drew?
I want to look at that.
What kind of learned topics?
You can go through. Are you gonna try to
I did
open them?
not see anything
I just want to
about
see if any are locked.
Well, yeah. I mean, give me one either investigation or dexterity check for all of the doors, so you're not like rolling a bunch of times.
Just to try the handle? Okay. Oh, great.
Alright, so yeah, with a 9, you kind of walk up to each door and you wiggle the handle. None of them seem to be experiencing any kind of like tension, right? So they don't appear to be locked.
Okay. Which way do you guys want to go?
Well,
Which way do the rich people live, Iceland?
can I do a history check to see where her chamber? If I remember where.
That's
her
right.
Theron wants to do
Plus
another
3!
perception check.
I do not remember. It's been 100
Does he
years.
notice anything about any of the doors in particular, like
I do
you
not
know, like
remember.
extra like worn carpet leading to like one of the doors over the others? Anything weird about any of the other doors that are, you know, like are any like cracked ajar, any like splintered, scratched, anything weird like that?
Yeah, just go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So with a 17, none of them appeared like the rug. Actually, so let me also check something else.
And just as a side note, can you reload my map? I hit something before and now it's all black.
You're not in the room anymore.
Yeah, he deleted himself.
Oh, is that what I
Uh-oh.
did? Okay,
Yeah.
Remember when I actually
Yeah.
did that?
my bad.
I remember we actually did that.
That's awful.
I vote this door, guys.
I want to see if there's a hidden compartment behind this bookcase.
Regardless,
Thank you.
you need to see
Leading
all
to
of the
boots.
house. because I
Well, you
want
made an investigation check of 4. You don't see anything behind that booth, something.
Guys,
What?
look, a gummy
Passive
pizza.
10.
You said I didn't see anything about any of the doors or anything. right?
Even with the 10th copy. 1 second for you.
Oh, sorry.
I want it. I know, I'm so happy. Guys, look at my gummy pizza.
Yeah, so you're looking over the rug. There doesn't seem to be like a path really worn down at any kind of part in particular. You will notice that there is kind of a somewhat of a worn path up to the bookshelf where Stumpy is, but you're not really sure if that's just like your guys' footprint, Stumpy's footprints, or someone else's.
Theron's still suspicious, so he's going to head over and take a closer look. I know Stumpy had a pretty... What would it be, investigation or perception?
It's up to you. Perception means you look it over. Investigation means that you touch it.
Don't touch
I'll start with I'll start with perception, and then I'll do investigation, because my investigation sucks. Oh, still better than my passive. So that was perception.
That was perception. So you look over it. As you're kind of standing there, you look down. You do notice that this is a worn path. As you're looking over the bookshelf, there is something kind of odd about it.
I
Alright, I
picked
will.
this door.
Go ahead, there.
I investigate the bookshelf. Tell me all of its secrets.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, with a nat 20, you know that this is a secret door that leads down. Also, with an investigation, as you are like kind of prodding it or feeling it over, you feel it almost like humming and moving with some kind of magic energy.
But I don't actually find the thing to open the door yet.
No, you do. If you find the latch, if you want to pull it and open it, you can. But you also know that this bookshelf is laden with magic in some kind of way. So you're pretty sure that unless it is demagicified, right, or some kind of like counter spell is cast on it, you're pretty sure if you open it, something very magical is going to happen.
Okay. Theron turns to the group and says, "This is a secret door, but it's guarded by some arcane spell, of which I know very little."
Guys, this room has a music instrument in it and some skeletons and a chessboard.
We are absolutely not touching the piano.
I'm gonna touch the piano.
No, please don't touch
I
the
go in
piano. Don't touch the piano.
Where do I go in the door?
Oh, God.
Yeah, so the door should be open enough for anyone to walk through.
I'll go
Okay.
right in. Oh, yeah. Come here.
I immediately walk to the door.
Yeah, so give me a second. Give me a second, because a few things are about to happen. You guys want to at once.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for initiative now. No.
I am more than 30 feet
So
away
we're
from mice.
we're leaving the secret door bookshelf for now.
Yep. So as you guys walk into this room, you notice a few strange things. Obviously, you notice 3 skeletons that are lying on the ground, all kind of around this chessboard in the middle. The chessboard, you'll notice, is actually playing itself. You see the pieces. Make sure you mute it, babe. You see the pieces moving back and forth on the board as if, you know, this game is actually being played. Also, the piano that's sitting in the northeastern corner of the room is playing itself, and you'll hear this actual piano music in roll 20. This is what your characters hear in the room.
Can I see a ghost sitting at the piano?
You can make a perception check to try to figure out what is making this piano play itself.
I'm absolutely gonna do that. I don't understand. My passive is 14.
12.
So with the with the 12, you don't see a ghost or anything playing it. It seems to just be playing itself.
Okay. I just kind of sit at the very edge of the bench and be like, "Ghost, I don't want to sit on you if you're there. Can I sit with you?"
You do that, nothing happens.
Okay, good. Then I sit there and I tentatively push one key in the piano.
You push it down and it plays normally, but it disrupts the music that's playing, right?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Can
Don't
I?
touch it.
So this is ex-warrior military coming at me. Am I able to tell whose skeletons these look like? They could be what kind of creature, what kind of people? Are they humans? Are they elves? Are they orcs? What are they?
Give me either a history, nature, or survival check.
Oh my God.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Oof.
With a 9, you only have a rough estimate. I mean, these all appear to be humanoid bones. You can't really tell the difference if they are a Hoolian or Elvish or human or anything like that, but they're all humanoids.
I want to ask Iceland, have you been in here, this was your friend's house? Have you been here before?
I've been here before, but it's never looked like this.
I mean, how long ago? Has it been hundreds of years?
It has been only 100 years.
Okay, well that's long enough for a body to decay.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Can we tell how old the bodies are?
Oh my God.
Yeah, give me a survival or nature check.
Can I loot the bodies?
Ooh.
There's nothing to loot, it's just bones. If you would like to pull a bone off and take it for yourself, then sure.
Do not
With the 7, you just know that they're old. You can't really date them, but this is well past decomposing. These are just ancient bones.
I think it would be best if we backed out of the room and looked somewhere else.
When she says that, I move a chest piece.
Why would you do that?
Key, hold on. Key, are you standing near the chessboard?
Yeah.
Alright, so as Key approaches...
Oh God.
As Key approaches the chessboard, you see all of the pieces whip back and forth into their starting location. And you hear the piano in the side of the room make a brrrr noise as the music completely stops.
Okay, what did you do?
As I approach the chessboard, this happens?
Yes.
Okay, and then I stop moving and I kind of like...
Okay.
Ghost, I asked first! Like this.
Let's just back away slowly. We've disrupted something. I think we should go back out.
I listen this time. I take 2 steps backwards if everything lets.
Your mic is very quiet.
Is it me?
Fix your mic.
Yeah, your mic got really quiet.
Okay. Better?
It's still quiet.
Still quiet.
Still quiet.
Reset yourself.
Yeah. Or maybe you need to fiddle with the thing. It might have gotten pulled a little bit. Yep, we're all just gonna back away slowly and not disrupt anything that's resting here.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, there you
Hello.
go. There you go.
There you go, there you're back.
Alright. Alright.
Well, I listen and attempt to take 2 steps.
Yeah, you fine, you walk back, nothing happens.
Okay, we're going to walk away and pretend.
Nope, I take 2 steps forward again since nothing happened.
Nope, we're gonna.
Nothing happens again?
We're going
Okay.
to pretend that we didn't see anything here, and we're going to walk right back out.
I'm gonna ask the ghost if it wants to play chess.
Do not talk. There's no.
You don't, so you say that out loud, Keith?
Yep, I'm gonna say, Ghost, do you want to play chess?
So you don't get any verbal response back, but you see one of the white pawns just move forward.
Awesome.
Oh God.
God.
I move a pawn forward.
Yeah, so would you like to play a chess game?
Am I gonna be able to play with my knowledge, or am I gonna have to roll for this? Because can I help someone help me?
So you can, to play a game of this magical game of chess, it's, mute yourself, babe. To play this game of chess, it's going to be, a wisdom check. If you want to call someone else from the group over to help you play, I will give you a wisdom check with advantage.
Okay, I call Theron over to help me play chess.
I see how it is.
Theron
See how it
cocks
is?
an
I got
eyebrow.
really high.
Theron, come
Really
help me
what
play
we
chess.
should be spending our time on right now?
She moves a pawn anyway. Come help me play chess. We might get cool treasure. The ghosts seem really nice.
I think we have more important things to attend to.
I have studied chess for quite some time in my past.
Come play chess then. Wait, wait.
Theron's gonna do a perception check around the room. Are these doors at the top and bottom?
Yes, they are. Can you see them better? I made sure to make them thicker.
Yeah, you did. They're
Alright.
thick.
Can I tell anything about either of the doors?
Did you, with a 23?
Yeah.
With a 23, they don't seem to be trapped or anything. They just appear to be normal doors. Neither of them are locked.
Alright.
I want to check this door up here. Give it a little wiggle.
Theron follows Stumpy
Yeah.
over.
Listen, Rod says. If the ghost wants to play chess and we refuse it, I just don't think we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
I feel like this is what the ghosts want to do.
I agree. Maybe it's a friendly ghost. Maybe it's my friend.
You know, me, Iceland, and Key never agree, so maybe we should, trust our guts on this one.
Yeah, I mean, let's play a friendly game of chess. I do love playing
Okay.
chess.
Drew, we're playing.
Alright, so Key, you are playing. Iceland's helping you. So go ahead and give me a wisdom check with advantage.
Straight wisdom or like with anything?
With your wisdom modifier, but yeah, just straight wisdom. Yeah.
Okay.
What the heck was that?
Oh, nat 20 on the first roll. Do I need to roll the second or I'm good?
No, not at all.
Brushes the ghost.
Yeah, so with the nat 20, you see the pieces kind of start moving. This is probably, throughout your travels or like sneaking around in taverns, watching people in taverns. You've seen people play chess, and you're kind of using some of that old knowledge and wisdom that you've kind of like picked up as you watched other people play. Iceland is also helping you, right? So you feel very confident. You're playing this game of chess. It's very, very close, but finally, kind of like at the last minute, you see what's going to be a almost like a perfect move. So you make them move. You kind of like whisper or say out loud to the room, like checkmate. All of a sudden, there is a giant noise from the piano that just shatters apart into different pieces. You notice that this chair also like just kind of like falls backward on its own and breaks into pieces against the floor. Nothing else happens.
Oh my.
I was sitting in that chair.
Do I get anything for winning? I ask the air.
You have no response.
Aw,
I
man.
don't know if any ghosts can actually hear us, but if there's
He has no knowledge of how ghosts work.
I also don't really know too much of how ghosts work. I've never met one. I kind of study, but if any of them know Surat Asuk, she was a good friend of mine.
Can you type that out for me?
Mm-hmm.
Out of character. I can't remember names unless I see them written.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Theron then.
Do you guys want haunted house music or do you want haunted cello music?
I want
Haunted cello.
Ask Hook.
Who's Sirathasuk?
The
Yes.
That's the friend we're looking for.
Mm-hmm. That's my friend. She used to own this house, but I would like to know what happened to her in a very peaceful way. I say out loud to any ghosts that hear. Nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, no response.
Alright, well, it was a good game of chess, good friend. But we will let you rest and we'll play with each other if that's what you're doing. But we will be on our way then.
I'm just gonna open this door.
Yeah.
I don't
Door
think
to the
I'll go
north?
anymore. Yep. Let's give it a little push.
Let's get running. Get running. Yeah, we're all going over there. Oh no.
I'm in.
Oh no.
Oh god, there's a lot of spiders.
Oh no.
I run
Yes,
back out. I run back out.
Stumpy, as you go, put your character back. As Stumpy walks to the door, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on.
Theron's late.
And do not move your characters.
Look at the bright
You
side.
going that way?
Wait, am I within
I'm in the
30?
front.
But I think she was in the bedroom.
Everyone should still be really, really stealthed. Everyone's within 30 feet of Iceland.
That's true.
How
You
long?
haven't rolled a stealth check on anything.
Oh, is
though.
that why nothing was reacting?
How long does that spell last? And what gets rid of it?
Up to 1 hour, and it is just like something I'm thinking about.
Yeah, but
Nothing gets rid of it, babe.
It's a concentration spell, maybe?
each creature you choose it can't be tracked except for a creature that receives this bonus. And it'll last for an hour?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck you, babe!
Alright,
Yeah, don't worry about initiative. So Stumpy walks into the room, but none of the spiders move.
Yes! Oh, Pete!
She was trying to.
Stumpy, come back out!
I go.
Gently grabs.
And I back right back out.
This is the best fucking spell I've ever done. Jesus.
I think I
so-
see booze right there, though.
No.
Booze.
Yeah.
Is there any gold in there, Stumpy?
No, we're not going in and bothering any of the spiders. They've made their home. I also can't cast anything on spiders because they are part of nature, and I will not harm any creature. So
Is
you would be
this-
on your own.
You could
That's
heal her.
Surat's
I
bedroom?
could heal you, but I wouldn't be happy about it. Please don't hurt the spiders.
Oh, is this Sarath's bedroom? Yeah, what if she's in there being killed by spiders?
I didn't see her.
Oh, she might be in there. Maybe in the corner and some gold.
That is a creepy mask.
Theron will go and stealth check.
No,
Do I need to roll another stealth
No,
on
you
top of that?
don't.
Is it still plus 16?
it's plus 10.
No, it'll still be plus 6. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's still.
yeah, give me another stealth check. Plus 10.
Plus, you're
Good
also-
thing that was there.
Told ya! I'm so fucking OP! I'm so good.
Alright. And then do a perception check while I'm actually in the room.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, as you're walking in, you see the spiders chittering, but they're not really doing much.
I mean, is there treasure in there?
Ooh.
Perception check. What do I say? Besides, what, 5 spiders?
Everybody stay near me.
Yeah, so first of all, that aura from Iceland, that's going to be for the stealth.
Yeah, I know that doesn't get here. This is just my standard perception check.
Yeah. So with perception check, let's see, 15. You look around. This looks like mute yourself, babe.
Oh, sorry.
You look around. You see this is like an old bedroom. It doesn't look like it's been used for a very long time. That candelabra isn't lit. I realize it looks lit on the map. Yep. But yeah, you see a armoire with a mirror kind of way off to the west. You'll see the large spiders with their webs kind of like running around on the walls and stuff. You do see a chest to the right, but it is already opened and there's nothing to be found in it. But yeah, overall, it really just looks like an old used room, but there doesn't really seem to be much of note.
I can see this door from there? I can already tell it ties back to that armor.
If you can see from your location, you can see it.
Okay. Alright, Theron backs out and quietly closes the door.
Sure.
Okay.
Nothing in there, just the spiders. There was a chest, but it's been opened and looted.
Ah! Someone beat us to it!
There is an what was it? Armoire?
Yeah.
On the other end of the room, but...
Did the Cowboys won?
I don't know, honey. Let's look.
Cowboys.
Yeah, who wants to watch Cowboys?
Eagles were winning earlier, and did come out on top.
Mm-hmm, they did. 47-16. They won big, baby.
Man, I was wearing my Phillies hat. I should be wearing my
34
Eagles hat.
One?
Mm-hmm. They won a lot.
I'm gonna.
Go watch your cartoon.
I'm gonna say it's been 40. Let's see. I'm gonna say it's been 40 minutes since Icewind casted that spell.
Okay.
He really
Chest
hated
back.
that spell.
Quick, let's go to the other door.
He literally hates my spell because it's ruining all his plans.
Which is fair, as the DM.
Yeah.
Alright,
Fuck you.
let's peek this door. Peeky peek.
Yeah. Let me peek it for you.
Hurry, guys. I'm not gonna
Peek.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Come back, guys!
Where
A
did you guys
body.
go?
Go down!
Oh.
Body in there.
Oh,
shit.
I'm flying in.
Looks like Ralston just gonna win.
She's dead, Jim.
This is dead, Jim.
Alright. So can I step inside? I'm
Go.
still stealthed, right?
Yep. As you step inside, give me another stealth check. Plus 10.
Okay, you got it.
Plus, also plus what you already had, so.
Yeah. I got a nat 20 plus my
Oh yeah.
35.
Sure.
That was fun.
God, this is
Anything
Anything else to read?
I walk
So-
all around this room then.
Not without
So,
me.
Alright, well hold up, cause stop. You are outside of the aura, so go ahead and give me another stealth roll. Just with your regular stealth now.
Wait, where's Iceland? She was right at the
I'm
door.
right there! I'm right at the door!
Yeah, but you
No, I'm
walked,
at 30.
you walked outside of the aura. I saw you move your character back. You were right there, so give me another. If y'all
We
don't
can't
want
see
to
her
great
aura.
spells-
To be fair,
tell
we can't
unless
see
we-
her
You
aura.
can't see the aura? Alright,
No.
No, we can't see an aura. I'm trying to stay within 30 feet.
So, like,
has an
I
aura?
can see the aura, babe, only because I have your view. And that's why you're
Yeah,
thinking
like,
the same thing.
Let's see. What was it? 30 feet? So, like,
Yeah,
I just put an aura on me. Can anybody else see it besides Drew?
Can you guys
Bella.
see
I
my
can
new aura?
only see myself.
Can't get back out. I'm so scared.
See, now I can see her aura.
Okay.
Okay, now I see it, and I'm in 30 feet, correct?
Alright, I fix it. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Get rid of the other. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Iceland, don't move. Stay in the corner.
Okay.
Alright, so, yep. So from right there, just within the 30 feet, you look around and you see that this is some kind of like old study or library. You see books lining the shelves, some destroyed furniture, a fireplace to the southwest. You see a dead body. This one looks, obviously he's not like decomposed, he's not a skeleton, but the body is clutching a, oh, give me a second. He is clutching a piece of paper.
And I can't read it without leaving her aura, so I'm gonna read what's on the desk instead.
Sure.
Okay, do you want me to
What
move
is on
up
the
a
desk?
little
So
bit?
you go and you read the papers that are there. Make sure to mute yourself, babe. Yeah, you're reading over the papers, but actually give me a Arcana check.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, with a 14, you could barely make out what these are about. The writing tends to talk about, some very heavy scientific stuff, but some things that you can make out are specific words like teleportation device, planar magic, traveling between the world, fast travel, kind of just some information like that. This has something to do with magically traveling distances very quickly.
Okay.
If you find anything good, take it.
The body, does it look to be dragonborn? Because she said her friend was dragonborn.
The body is not dragonborn; it's human.
Are we
Okay.
hearing, we're
That
hearing
there's the
voices?
dude.
Okay, I'm gonna motion everybody to step like a little bit in so that I can get to this guy. Specifically, I want Iceland to step in.
Yeah, so everyone who is stepping into the room, give me a stealth check plus 10.
Okay, that's good enough. Alright, I'm gonna read this
Hold
note.
on.
Oh, how do I do it again, Drew, in Roll20?
I'm very grateful for this spell at the moment.
You are welcome. 14.
So I took away your ability to, but I'm going to give it to you just real quick, Key.
Oh god. I got a 4.
Hold on. 4 plus 11, so 15. We're fine.
I got 18.
Got a 15.
Who are you, Key? Controlled by. So, Key, if you click on that token and press Z, it should zoom in for you and you can read it.
I want to check the desk for booze.
No, don't check the desk. I'm gonna take that letter.
There's always desk booze.
Ah! I tell everyone to stand still. Stop moving.
Okay?
Stop moving.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take that letter, though.
I'm gonna whisper very quietly. All the books in this room are alive and killed this dude.
So as she...
As she says that, you.
Oh, wait,
see-
you're muted. You're muted.
Up.
Oh,
As she
Sorry,
says, roll
so-
for initiative.
Yeah, well, as she says that, you see...
What? They heard me. Damn it.
You see 4 books come flying off the shelf. They're like flying almost like little birds. But they're flying around. They don't seem to be coming at you or interacting with you as of yet.
Okay, is Sophia here?
Yeah, Sophia's. I need to just give one of you guys her thing. Sophia just follows along with Roz wherever Roz goes.
I was gonna ask if I could be the Mandalorian to her Baby Yoda.
Yes, please. Let me do this.
I would love for her to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, Roz, you can now move Sophia.
Yay!
I want to loot his body.
Okay. Well, I'm
I want to
gonna
check for
take
desk
that.
booze.
I'm quietly gonna take that paper.
Key, you get 2 gold. Alright, so as you guys are standing there, the books are just kind of like starting to fly back and forth across the room. Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I know. Well, actually, babe.
Saving
mine says it gets a
throw.
plus 10
Oh,
to dexterity
yay.
throws.
What's up?
It
Oof.
says plus 10 to dexterity.
Dexterity, so only stuff.
Oh.
If Theron gets
I
clocked
don't
upside
actually
the
know
head.
what my modifier is. Let me look.
Okay.
So Theron got an 8,
Plus 1.
something got a 10.
I got a 12.
With a plus 6.
So,
At least it wasn't a natty one.
the lowest are 8 and 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ra's feeling dexterous today.
Ow, ow.
So let's
Limber.
see. The lowest was.
You're muted, Drew.
Theron. Yep.
So the lowest was Theron and Stumpy, so let me give these guys colors. Where's Stumpy? So Stumpy, one of the books kind of swings at you, knocks into you, and is now kind of right next to you and appears to be like getting ready to come at you again. Theron, the same thing, a book flies into you, knocks into you, and is now right next to you.
Are we rolling for?
Yeah, so everyone go ahead and roll initiative. Just for your guys' sake.
Did that do damage to us, or it just
No,
kind of nudged us?
They just ran into you. So as of right now, the books only seem to be paying attention to Theron and Stumpy, because the rest of you are stealth.
Plus 1. 4.
I think I go first.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
You think you go first?
I got a
feel
net
like-
20.
I feel like you getting hit in the head would mean you would go first. Guys, how can you be getting hit right now? They can't even see you.
Sweet.
Did I ever find the desk booze?
No, you did not.
There's no desk booze?
It's a writer's desk, so I'm gonna give you that there's a bottle of whiskey on there.
Hell yeah.
No, sorry, bourbon, because every writer drinks bourbon. Alright, Key, what's your initiative?
11.
Roz,
Yeah?
what's your initiative?
Who?
2. Stumpy?
12.
12. Iceland?
4.
4. Theron? You got nat 20, didn't you? Yeah.
Darren's
Okay,
first.
let me go ahead and roll for these guys.
What did Sophia get?
15, 11, 13. I'm getting to her.
Okay.
16, 15, 11. You're counting on her because she's your only spellcaster, right?
I am, that's...
Yeah, but these are books. They have physical things we can hit.
Yeah.
Okay, second of all, I'm also a spellcaster.
yeah, element.
Ton of aggressive spells.
Can you shoot fire?
Element.
I can shoot fire. I have a fire spell and an ice spell.
That's probably going to be pretty good here.
Telling you.
Well, luckily...
Think of me as a caster. I have a ton of shit that you haven't even seen.
So you said they've noticed us. How, like,
Well, you
we try to
stood it-
stealth to get out of combat since
you-
we still have the aura, or
You probably did.
So with the aura, they ran into you, and they know that something is there now, but they kind of just can't see you. So if they go to attack you, it's still going to be at disadvantage, but now they know that someone is here, kind of like in
Okay.
your location.
Gotcha.
If you again want to sneak outside of their knowledge, you can make another stealth check with the bonus.
Okay,
kinda
and then
that.
they would just not be able to see me to attack.
Yeah. I'm going
That
to...
would what would that count as my attack action? I guess that would be like my
If you
attack
try to
action.
if you try to sneak away, yes.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna take that piece of paper on the desk and I'm gonna try and sneak out.
Well, whose turn is it first? Theron's? Okay.
Theron's. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to stealth out of this or if I should just go balls to the wall and slash this thing up.
Yeah, Theron, you're gonna start first, so I'll just let you. You can go ahead and start deciding what you want to do.
Roxy, how dare you look at this?
I'm gonna try to stealth out of it because if he goes to attack me and just completely whiffs, then maybe they'll think that nobody was here after all.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And you said we still get the plus 10 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Kinda would be a waste to not...
21's pretty good.
21's pretty fucking good.
Pretty good.
Y'all are fucking welcome.
Alright, so as you're trying to stealth away from him?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth over to Stumpy and try to whisper to him, or stealth like towards him and motion towards him to, like my interaction will be kind of like a, silently motion to him to, try and get out of combat.
Yeah, so this is the way that I'm kind of considering this spell, right? So right now, you guys are, for the most part, like, invisible. Since you guys are all cloaked in a veil, it is difficult for you guys even to see each other, right? So if you want to communicate with each other, it's going to have to be by voice, which can give away your location.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I want you to consider that, all of you guys are basically invisible. As these books are flying around, they can only find where you're at by, like, running into you and then just kind of, like, swinging at that location. So Theron, if you do want to sneak away, I can take that 21. That book will get an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
You can disengage too.
Yeah, that is also true. You can just use your... Well,
No,
That's
you
my
can
action.
use your
that'd be
action
in place
to
of my
disengage.
attack. Well, no, so
You can disengage and then move out of the room.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
disengage with that 21 stealth.
yeah, I'll
You're-
disengage with that 21 stealth and back out
Mhm.
to the entrance, but not quite leave the room yet, just in case.
Sure. Alright, next,
And obviously I can't motion to Stumpy, so
next is going to be Sophia. She is also going to back up. 12. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, so she's going to back up kind of where you're at, Theron.
okay.
Next is going to be... Next is going to be the red book. And this is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to... The red book's going to fly across the room. this way. He's gonna run into Roz.
Dexterity saving throw.
What's up?
Why would she get dexterity?
Yeah, and then Roz is gonna get a dexterity saving throw. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna have the books flying horizontally and vertically for this. Yeah, with an 8, that's not gonna be enough to get away. The book's going to run into Roz, realize that she's there. It's going to come at Roz for a 16. Does that hit you?
Sure does.
16 hits you. All right. Alright, so what's going to happen is this book is going to fly across the room. It's going to smack into you kind of on your right shoulder, and it's going to almost like stick itself to you. You're trying to get it off, but you can't as of this moment. So what that means in game form is right now you are actually grappled as the book comes at you, smacks into your shoulder, and then immediately flies down to the ground and grapples itself kind of onto your foot and then onto the floor. On your next turn, you can make a strength check to see if you can kick it away. But until then, you are grappled. He hits you, so he does damage, which would be... Where's my die?
Probably super tiny.
Would be this die. Roz, you take 8 points of damage.
What?
Jesus, it's a hell of a book.
It's a fucking
That barely
encyclopedia.
tickled.
After that book is, let's see, the blue book. So the blue book actually saw Sophia as she tried to sneak away. He's gonna come up and try to hit her. For 16. Does that hit Sophia? I think it does. Yeah, so he's actually going to do the same thing to Sophia. So you're going to see the book slam into Sophia's head and then immediately kind of like come down on the ground and grapple her to the floor. You also see Sophia kind of like yelp out as she takes some damage.
Girl.
She takes, she's kind of a player, so I'll give it to you. She takes 9 damage.
Do we know how much health she has?
No, I'm not going to give you that much. But,
Okay.
she's still standing. She doesn't look like decrepit or anything like that. The purple book is going to swing at... Where did my D20 go?
It's literally on the table.
No, that's... Oh, it is a D20, yeah. He's going to hit at you, Stumpy, for 24. Does that hit you?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Same thing. You're shorter, so this book comes up, smacks you in the head, grapples your foot down to the ground. You are also now grappled. You take 4 damage. There we go. After that, so Stumpy, it's actually your turn.
So I'm grappled. That means I can't make a normal attack, or I just can't move.
You can make an attack at disadvantage. You can't move, but you can try to kick it away as a, I think your action it takes, which should be a strength check.
Yeah, give that a go.
It's a book.
Also, the Twitch stream says "Go Broncos" to you, Nikki.
Rude. I almost wore my jersey for this stream. I changed out of it.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
9 is not enough to get him off of you, so you're still grappled by the book.
What are these books?
Stupid book. Alright, I don't want to use my other thing yet. Alright, that'll be my turn then. Let's start swearing at the book.
Okay. It's up to you, Keith.
Alright, I'm going to steal all the papers off the desk.
Yeah, never mind.
I said I took the paper.
I'm going to steal the papers off the desk and walk out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another stealth check as you're leaving.
$33?
Yeah, and move your character 30 feet.
And I take the papers with me, just to be clear.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to stand over there. Let me make sure that's still going to be 30 feet.
Yeah, I saw it. It's gonna be good.
Okay, yeah.
You're good. You have to click everybody.
So the green book is going to fly across the room. Actually, you know what? I'll just make this random. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it would have been going for me, wouldn't it?
But
But
you
didn't
backed
you-
away.
It didn't see you walk away.
You stepped away from it, right?
I did, but it doesn't know that. It thought I was here.
Shouldn't it swing at the air there?
So it
Yeah.
comes.
It should do that.
It should swing at the air because it saw me here and was going to attack on its turn, but I
Yeah.
stepped away. But it doesn't know that.
Yeah, you're right. So it wouldn't use an action to attack, but then it's still gonna have a move, right? So as it swings and realizes that no one's there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna he has 4 directions that he can go. So I'm gonna roll a d12. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8 will be up. Wait,
Couldn't you just do a 4-sided die?
3.
Yeah, just
Oh
do
yeah, I
it.
do have a 4-sided die. You're right.
What are you doing with your life?
I'm such a bad DM.
I know.
Alright, yeah, so 1 to the left, 2 up, 3 to the right, 4 down. And he flies across the room to the south.
Good for him. Look
I like to imagine he's upset.
I like to imagine he's also.
Next will be Iceland.
I'm also gonna back slowly away.
You're muted?
I'm also gonna back slowly away, so that I am not too. So that Stumpy still gets my bonus, but that I'm kind of out the door. And I'll.
Make it.
I will.
I kind of already know I'm there.
9 plus 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23. Okay.
Yup. That 9 turning into a 23. This is so
And
OP.
then next up will be Roz, who is
Hold on.
currently grappled to the ground and eating pizza.
You're muted.
Who, me?
No.
Now you're not.
Next is Roz, who is grappled to the ground as she's eating pizza.
Yeah. I am rolling a strength check, who said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, at least it's the tanks rolling strength.
Oh.
Wait a second. Is that my saving throw or just a strength check or
Just a
something?
strength check.
But not athletics.
Just whatever your strength
That's strength.
modifier is.
Also, I just realized that ability checks made to escape this grapple has disadvantage. So you're gonna roll at disadvantage.
Cool.
I should have given her that
I
thing.
don't get why I have +4 strength but +6 athletics, but that counts as a strength modifier.
Because something else is
You're
bonusing
proficient
it,
in it.
usually as a proficiency, yeah. So like, for instance, I have +1 on wisdom, but +3 on survival.
Even though that's under wisdom.
Even though it's under wisdom. It's probably
Man.
from my living in the streets background.
She good.
Roll it again because you're at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, so 22, definitely, you kick him off. You are now freed. That was your action though, but yeah, you are freed and not grappled anymore.
Can I rage as a bonus action?
We're backing up!
Your movement!
Roz gets 2 shots.
You clearly saw the papers walk out of the room.
Did I?
True. Did you?
Yeah, I
We
took
have
them
trouble
off
seeing.
the-
Yeah, but we have trouble seeing each other.
each other, but not papers. I
It
took the
doesn't say
papers.
anything about us not being able to not see each other.
Also, so keep in mind, Keith, you took out the papers and then they're in plain sight for all of your allies to see you walk away?
I mean, it's not an invisibility spell, right? It's
Right.
literally a stealth spell.
It's
They
Right.
should be looking for me. They already know I'm
But
there.
if you were stealthing while you're holding the papers, if they can see the papers floating, they're going to go after
Right.
them.
If
They're
your
not going
ally-
to be able to.
Yes, if your allies can see where you're going, then these books see where you're going.
I feel like
And that was what I
anything
ran into trying to get the Stumpy, which is why
But,
I
hold
instead
on.
backed out the room.
Well then,
Okay, as the
out
person-
of out
hold
of
on,
character
hold on,
for a
hold on.
second, how does this differ from an invisibility spell then? Because
let me
the goal would be
explain
to
the
work
spell.
as a unit.
Let me explain the spell because I'm the actual one that has it. So it does not say anything about being invisible. It veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. So if they grab stuff, it's in my veil of shadows. It does not say we are invisible. We are
Right.
shadowed.
But if
we
we're
should
all
be able
stealth,
to
it's
see
going to be
each other
tough
as
for us
well.
to see each other.
But shouldn't we be aware of each other?
We
Even if
are
you and I
aware of each
being
other because
stealthy
otherwise you wouldn't be able
spies,
to-
we know each other are there.
Because it's saying it's for me and my companions. Like, it's covering a veil of shadows over us. We can see each other.
Like
Because
two
it's a-
kids under a blanket. You both
Yeah.
know you're there.
We all know we're there. We can see each other
So
under my veil.
it's like a rogue shroud.
Yeah.
That is what it says.
It's like Harry and Ron sharing the invisibility cloak. They see each other, but no one sees them.
It's a level 2 spell. It's really
Doesn't
good.
matter.
Wait, tell Drew what I said about the Harry Potter thing.
It's a Harry Potter thing, is what she says.
Did you hear me? It's like
Yeah.
Harry and Ron under the invisibility cloak. They see each other, but no one sees them.
Kinda, yeah. I know you hate this spell, babe. I'm like ruining everything for you.
Creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of passage.
Well, it's probably only going to get us out of this room at the best.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost up, but I'm probably gonna cast it again.
Alright, I will give it to you that you guys can see each other, and then I will look it up later to make sure that's true.
Okay.
That's fucking spell.
And not that
proud
that's
of myself.
necessarily gonna make Roz change her mind, but everyone else walked to the door.
Everybody else walked to the door. We can
I'm
see.
kind of pinned to a floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Ra's going to do what Ra's going to do.
Yes, but at least now they know that we walked to the door.
You wanted to rage.
Instead of what?
Instead of just walking away.
Nobody told me to sneak out.
Everyone
We're literally
else
all
out of the
sneaking
room.
out.
At the time, I thought we couldn't see each other.
We can see each other. We've
Well, now
established.
I know that, but I already raged.
Did you rage?
Yeah?
Oh, I didn't think your turn was over when we started this discussion.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe she can quietly rage like away.
Did you quietly rage?
Sure.
Alright, so that was Roz. Theron, it's back up to your turn.
Well, I'm going to do another stealth check and try and pry this thing off of Sophia.
Is that a stealth or strength?
It would be a stealth and then a strength. So 16 means that you're doing it without the other book seeing, so give me a strength check to see if you can get it off her. You're not at disadvantage because you're not the one grappled.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't really have much, so I do not get it off of her.
You don't
I like that you
Yeah, no,
Well, you have to roll against him.
not for everything. Not everything works that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you go to try to like rip this book off of her, but you just can't get it off of her.
Can I take a dagger to it? Or I guess the getting her out of the grapple was...
Yeah, trying to get her out was your action. You can do a bonus action though if you want.
I do.
Literally as close as quietly as possible.
I can only use... I think I can only use my other... bonus actions. I've got 2 bonus actions, but I think I can only do those after I take an attack. Oh, after I take the attack action. It says after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. But I didn't attack.
But it's a book, though.
So,
Like, I don't know why we're having so much trouble with these books. It's just
Oh, my
like,
God.
all decided they were
It's
dangerous.
because we keep
Yeah.
trying to sneak away instead of
I
like just...
know.
I gave up. I'm
No.
gonna light it on fire.
No.
Are you doing anything else there?
I didn't attack, so I can't use either of my bonus actions.
Okay.
Theron,
Next is going to be Sophia, who is currently grappled. She's going to try to kick the book off of her. Right, where is Sophia? There she is. She rolls at disadvantage. She does not get it off. So she tries to kick it off. She can't. Does she have any kind of bonus action? She cannot actually, so she just goes ahead and skips her turn. Next is going to be the red book. So he is going to swing at Roz with disadvantage because Roz is still veiled. Oh man, but he still hits her because I just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Jeez.
So he hits her.
What the fucking odds?
For 8 for 10 damage.
What the fuck?
She raged.
So, oh yeah, so it's gonna be for what did I say? 10? Yeah, it's gonna be for 5. It's gonna be piercing damage as the book is kind of like coming back at you. It's literally biting down at you with teeth that are coming out of the pages.
It's literally a book, though.
So after the red book is the blue book that is still attached to Sophia. It's gonna bite at her. It's gonna hit. It's gonna do 8 more damage to Sophia as it's just kind of like on her foot. It's chomping away. 9 more damage or 8 more damage. So that is.
Thank you, Nikki.
What's right? 25%.
No,
Okay.
0.25.
0.25. Alright, after her is the purple book. The purple book, which is on Stumpy. It's gonna bite at Stumpy for 7.
Nope.
Yep, so he's trying to bite through, but he can't get through your armor on your feet. Next will be Stumpy, and then on deck will be Key.
I say, this is why I don't read. I don't lit my sword on fire.
Oh,
Book.
Okay.
It's still veiled.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me an attack at disadvantage.
Alright, so first I hurt myself 4. And then I don't have my battle axe because it's in the shop, so I can use a short sword.
Hopefully, lighting it on fire does something awesome for the book. I mean,
Does elemental damage to it
yeah.
if I hit.
I mean, it's a book. Fire should be pretty damaging.
13.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Should definitely. It's a book.
Yeah, 1 second.
Armor class on a
13.
book.
Yeah, 13 hits. So go ahead and roll for damage. Tell me specifically how much elemental damage you do.
So it's 1d6 plus 2,
What kind of damage?
and then 1d4 elemental. So 5 regular, 1 elemental.
Okay, so yeah, you light your short sword on fire, and you go and you kind of like stab down at the book that's on your foot. It doesn't go through the book, so you don't hurt yourself at all again. You kind of stab it right in the spine, and the flames go around the book and start catching it on fire. So you're going to do 5 damage, and then the elemental damage is going to be doubled to 2. So you're going
do 7. You're gonna do.
You muted yourself at the end, Drew.
to do 7 damage altogether. To the purple book.
I feel like the purple book, now being on fire, should just die. That's just a personal theory.
I think I'm secretly a pyro.
Probably.
I like that about you.
I'm a drunken pyro.
Alright, next is Key.
Not that it's going to be particularly helpful, but I guess I'll go try and help Sophia.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check if you're doing it stealthily.
I am, of course, doing it stealthily.
Because everybody is fucking stealthy as hell right now. I'm so fucking proud of myself.
Alright. Alright, for my first action. Because mine don't depend on attacking. I'm going to use...
Do you have a Spidey tingle?
It has to be a strength check.
Yes.
Roz has a Peter tingle, everybody.
Oh.
Peter, what?
Peter tingle.
Love it.
From Spider-Man. It's what they call it. Spidey, Aunt May calls it Spidey sense.
Peter Tinkle?
That's so fucking funny.
She gets advantage on dexterity saving.
Did you roll your strength check, Key?
No, I was debating about just attacking it instead.
At this point, I say just cut the thing to hell, but
Alright,
Mine's already on fire.
Slowly.
Alright, I saw Theron not be able to pry it off her. I'm just gonna attack it then. And I will, of course, sneak attack it, if we're being specific.
Sure. 24 hits. You roll for damage.
Oh, I rolled a 24 twice.
Hits again. You can also roll for damage.
Alright, here's my first sword. Here's my second sword, and then I'll roll my sneak attack, which is upgraded now, guys. Get hype.
Ooh.
3. Swords are different. And 2d6 for my sneak attack.
I'm so hyped for you.
I know. Yeah.
Wow. All right, so you did 25 damage to
To this book.
to the blue book. Yeah.
Levels. When do you get that level? Next level?
Oh my god.
I get an extra attack.
Yeah. So you come in. Do you use short swords or daggers? Short swords. All right.
You get a
So
bonus
you
attack off of
you
every
look over. You see that Theron couldn't rip it off. So you're probably thinking in your mind that you don't have the strength to do so. You kind of come up with the short swords, and you very deftly stab at the book to make sure that you don't hurt Sophia. And you're doing it in a way that you're really just kind of like tearing up pieces of the book, and pages are just kind of flying everywhere. After Key is going to be the green book.
The book is still alive, though.
How does the book have more health
After-
than Key?
The green book is going to fly up and slam into the wall here.
Oh god.
Next is Iceland. On deck is Roz.
I am going to say, guys, just come away. They're just books.
Whoa, what just happened to my thing? Oh, there it goes.
Just come away. They're just books. Just leave them alone. They're just books. And I can't really do any spells or anything because I'm concentrating on the spell I'm doing. So that's
All right, so that is Iceland's turn. It goes to Roz. Then after Roz would be Theron.
Wait, why is your thing picking me up? So
I don't know, it's better now.
It's really nasty. I just noticed we're echoing a lot off each other. So this guy's still at me. This red book, right?
Yeah.
And if I try to walk out of the room, he'll follow me.
You can't walk because I think you're still grappled, right? Oh no, you kicked it off.
Oh shit! I kicked it off.
Yeah, you did kick it off.
You could stealth and disengage.
Yes, you can take an action to disengage and then roll a stealth check to see if
If I kill the book, do I get to keep the information in it?
Only if you eat it. Absorb its power.
I'll give you this, right? Since you can make it when you attack a human, you can choose whether or not you kill them or knock them unconscious. I will give you that if you decide to knock the book unconscious, you don't tear it away to the point where you can't read the information.
Alright, is Sophia freed yet?
No.
She is not.
I'm gonna move to Sophia.
I don't know if you can because she's surrounded by Theron and Key in Iceland. You can move like right here.
Well, they're still in range of that book is still in range of my attacks. In theory, I'll just hit. Who's the one who's drawn? Key.
You can actually stand right here next to me and still hit the book.
That is also true.
She'd have to disengage though, otherwise they get an attack of opportunity on the way over.
But the attack of opportunity will be at disadvantage
Yeah.
because she's still stealth or veiled.
So I don't need to waste time disengaging. I can just walk the fuck away.
If you want to go try to rip the book off of Sophia.
I am gonna try to rip the book off of Sophia. So I move, and I'm raged. So.
Wait, he gets to attack you first.
It doesn't hit her.
Okay.
No, it does not, because we're veiled ahead.
I got me a flail. Gonna attack with it.
So you're gonna attack the book?
Yeah. I'm gonna attack
Okay.
the book.
Just for reference, the book is clamped down over Sophia's head, if memory serves.
You could have pulled it off. You're strong.
Wait, I'm gonna try to pull it off then.
It's not on her head. It's on her foot.
You can
It
pull,
was
you
on
can
her
pull
head.
it off.
It attacked her head.
How come we have not successfully
Smacked,
been able to
it
pull it off?
smacked into her head, and then it
Open a hand up,
flew
joint.
down and grappled her foot.
Alright, well, because I'm enraged, I could, I get an advantage on strength checks. Is this athletics or is this gonna be just a regular strength check?
It'll be a strength check to try to rip it off. But yeah, I mean, you have advantage, so.
Fucking butt off. Come on.
Yeah, so with the 19, you reach down, you grab onto this book, and you rip it off of Sophia.
Excellent.
Now the book it's in the same location, but still kind of just like floating.
So between moving and that strength check, do I have any actions left?
Between moving, strength check, you have a bonus action,
Sure do, you know?
and an interaction.
I'm gonna bonus action. Two weapon fighting. See, I never know if I could use two weapon fighting if I haven't already done an attack. I did a strength check.
You cannot. I actually just looked it up. So you need to use an attack action in order to then use the bonus action of dual wielding.
Alright, then I can't do anything. I can frenzy, but that only affects. I can use. While in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So I cannot do anything.
So next turn you'll be able to frenzy.
Yep. So I'm
Okay. Also, Bardrin in the chat says that she likes the half-orc barbarian. She says it's an excellent combo. Alright, after Roz was Theron, and then after Theron will be Sophia.
Alright, Theron's gonna do... Does attacking from stealth give you any kind of...
Yeah, you roll at advantage.
Okay, then I will do a stealth check
Y'all
to attack
fucking
this
love
book.
Sure.
We all sound stupid, by the way. We're attacking a book.
I got a nat 1, so even if that... Alright,
Yeah,
so he
you
knows
your
I'm coming.
advantage.
Alright, that's fine.
But it's
If a natural 20 isn't an instant success, a natural 1 isn't an instant fail. So you don't know unless Drew tells you you failed. You do a plus 10.
You fail.
but it's a 17. It's actually a 17. He fails with a 17.
He fails, babe!
His
Alright,
foot got
well-
stuck in a nut.
I'm still gonna swing at it with my newly improved quarterstaff.
Hot dog.
Sure. Roll,
we
roll
haven't got our weapons back yet. It's still in the shop.
Oh, I don't have my quarterstaff right now?
That's why
Alright,
I'm
Oh, that's
that's
true.
fine.
It had to take a whole day. Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
Oh, really?
Alright, in
That's why I'm
that
using a short
case,
sword right now.
in that case, I attack with a dagger,
Oh shit.
which is the same attack to hit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 23
23 hits.
hits. Roll for damage.
Alright.
If you've been using your item, Roz, that's fine. Just for now.
I
on.
haven't yet. I was about
Okay.
to though.
Yeah, because I
just
did
can't
forget.
remember which weapon I left
I
at the
did forget
shop.
that took a whole day.
Alright. So I hit it for 6 damage.
Alright, so that's 6 damage to the blue book as you kind of bring your dagger up and you slice into it at an angle. Oh wait, it's not on Sophia anymore. So you kind of like slice straight into it right in the spine.
Alright. Does
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Autumn strike or
It
a
has
monk
more HP
weapon?
than I do.
Does
The magic.
question is, does a dagger count as
The
a monk
fuck is
weapon?
this
I
book?
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did I put all of my weapons in the shop? I'm really confused. right
Daggers,
now.
they do not have, aka monk weapon. They do not have heavy or two-handed requirements, aka monk weapon. Does that mean it is a monk weapon?
Is it a simple melee weapon? Which I think it is.
If
it's
it is a,
Yes,
it is a melee weapon.
So monks
simple
are still
finesse.
proficient. Yeah.
Yeah, so it counts as it.
Okay, then. Question is, do I want to use a key point? I think I'm going to save them because I have a feeling we're going to run into other stuff later. So I'm just going to do a bonus unarmed strike. 19 hit.
19 hits. Roll for damage.
All right.
Cool.
D4 plus 4. This is another 7.
Alright, so you do another 7 damage to the blue book. Alright, so are you karate chopping, right? Because you're using your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of like karate chop into the book. As your hand comes down and hits it, you grab a fistful of papers and just rip it out.
Oh.
Alright, so after you is Sophia. So Sophia saw what Stumpy did, how he lit his axe on fire and it caused some more damage. So she is actually, she's going to see that and recognize that. So now she is going to cast a fire bolt onto the one that was attacking her. And she hits, because of course she does, because she's Sophia. So I will roll for damage for her. Which is 7 plus... Oh no, just 7. So she shoots out a firebolt at the blue book, hits it for 14. I mean, the book by this point looks very tattered. Part of it's kind of on fire. You can see embers and smoke coming out of it, but it's still kind of like fluttering around the room.
Jesus.
All right.
This book has more HP than almost.
Next
every book.
is the red book. Let's
And there's
see.
3 more of them.
Please don't go north, Red Book. Please don't go
Red
north.
book
Well, the red
flies.
book knows I'm here now. I failed my self check.
The
Oh,
red
okay.
book flies, but it still flies over here and slams into the side of the wall.
Fucking
The
idiot.
blue book is going to. Wow, it's surrounded. The blue book is just going to bite at. It's going to bite at Sophia, and it's going to miss. The purple book is still on Stumpy. It's going to bite Stumpy's foot for 18. Does that hit you?
Nope.
For 8, yep. But it does not get through his armor. So after the purple book is Stumpy and then Key.
Alright, I'm gonna swing again. I'm still at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Eventually I'll hit it. Plus 4.
Just kick it off.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead, roll for damage. And then let me know how much elemental.
D6 plus 2. D4. So it's 12 altogether.
Yep, absolutely. So you kind of keep stabbing down at this book with your elemental sword. You see more and more flames come out and embers spread over the book. You did 12 altogether. 9, right? Yeah, I can do math. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, you stupid book, it off my foot.
All right. Next up is Key.
No, it being lit on fire doesn't do anything. It doesn't take like fire damage during its turn.
I'm doubling your elemental damage.
Okay.
So he's gonna look at Roz, who ripped the book off of Sophia, and be like, "Do you think you could do that for Stumpy too?" And then Key is gonna start like walking for the door.
So you're gonna give a disadvantaged attack of opportunity against yourself.
I'll disengage. I don't
Oh, you're disengaging.
I'm not using an action, just an interaction and a movement.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Key?
No, that's it. I leave.
3, 1, 2. So the green book slams over to the right side of the wall. Next is Iceland, and then after Iceland, Roz.
Guys, please just get Stumpy and leave. I can't do anything other than this spell.
The spell's be running off soon, isn't it?
What's every turn in
A
combat?
round of combat is 6 seconds.
So, like, I still got a good
We
amount of
had
time.
20 minutes. Well, we had like maybe 15
This
minutes left by the time it started.
The spell is going to last through this battle, and then it will be gone.
So, you got this battle, but I can't do anything else.
I'll eventually kill this book.
So that is
Well, hopefully Roz rips it off you.
that's Iceland's turn. Now up to Roz.
Alright, God, I don't know if, I think I'm gonna lose rage if I don't attack something, so I don't know if I could do it, I don't know if I can help Stumpy out.
Let's finish off the blue book. I got this.
If your turn ends and you haven't attacked the hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. Oh, I took damage since, did I? Oh, I might have already lost rage.
You only damage the first time, I think. Yeah.
No, if my turn ends and I haven't attacked a hostile creature since my last turn, or taken damage since then. And I did not attack something last time because I could not.
Yeah.
Therefore, my rage is now over.
Wouldn't ripping a grapple off count?
Not an attack.
Yeah, but you're going to.
Yeah. Well, now you can help Stumpy.
If I don't attack, my frenzy's still gonna leave me with level 1 exhaustion. So I done fucked up, Ron? I'm gonna help Stumpy because I already lost rage anyway, but now I don't have advantage. Just a plain old fucking what you call it? Strength check.
Stop looking over at my dice, babe.
I'm not looking over your dice, I'm just looking over at you.
Metagaming and cheating.
I'm not, I can't see it.
Oh, I have to move too. I guess that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I am.
Alright, so go ahead and give me a strength check.
I did 17.
17? Yeah, 17. You ripped the book off of Stumpy.
Yeah.
Reach down to his foot and you pull it off.
You look like a badass. You just keep ripping books off of people.
Son of a bitch, pulled it off.
If Roz is done, we're back up to Theron, and then after Theron will be Sophia.
Yeah. What does level 1 exhaustion mean to me though?
You're gonna have to look it up because I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But if you just Google D&D 5e exhaustion, it'll come up. It'll be like the first link. So Theron's up.
Alright. Thought I saw that I had. Short sword. Alright. Theron will try another stealth check to see if he can get back into stealth. Pretty sure I'm back into stealth.
Yep.
And I guess at this point we're still trying to kill this book because it knows Sophia's there.
It knows. There can't be much life left in it.
Can't.
I roll with advantage though, right?
Yeah, but 6. I mean, you can roll it again and see if you crit. 16 definitely hits.
Definitely
Yep.
did not crit.
So
Alright.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna bonus attack it with an unarmed strike, unless it's dead.
No, it is. So you can go ahead and describe how you take out this book.
I'm gonna punch it so hard that it flies up against the wall and the spine cracks, and then it falls to the floor.
That absolutely happens. So you see,
Oh, no, I hit
everyone-
it with the dagger. I cut it down the. I cut it.
Alright, so yeah, you cut it straight down the middle and you see it kind of just fall lifelessly into 2 halves of a book to the ground.
Can I read what it says?
Alright,
Can I
at that point, I guess I will.
What's up?
can I pick up its lifeless body and just keep it?
Hmm?
I can read it. It's dead, right?
You can read it.
I'll pick up both halves
Yay!
Okay, so Theron's gonna take both
for
halves.
now.
Yay!
We may end up burning them later, but
I got fire. Sophia's got fire. We're good.
yeah.
Alright, so if Theron's done, it's gonna be Sophia's turn.
Yes. Oh wait, I still have movement, but I don't want to leave the room yet because we still got to get Stumpy out. So.
Technically, I'm ungrappled now.
Could just walk out. Could just walk out now.
So, Sophia moves and she goes to cast another firebolt at the book that's attacking Stumpy.
That guy.
The one that's on fire.
But she misses, the fireball just kind of like shoots out and smashes against the wall at the other end of the, So now we have, the red book. The red book, can only move 15. Let's see, the red book. So the red book is going to actually fly across the room at Sophia, because Sophia failed her stealth check, and is going to try to grapple onto her for 19, which hits. Wow, for another 10 damage. So let me see. Where'd she go? There she is. So you guys actually see Sophia walk out. She shoots a firebolt at the purple book, but misses. As soon as that happens, the red book flies across the room and just lands onto her head, and takes her down to the ground and knocks Sophia unconscious. What? So Sophia is currently unconscious.
Wasn't it off by a row from where? Wasn't it off by a row from where Sophia
Yes.
was?
It was.
Wasn't it what?
If it goes straight across, it was up a row. It wouldn't have hit her.
It didn't need to randomly fly. Sophia failed her stealth check moving down to attack for Stumpy.
It can
I got
fly
it.
60 feet.
I got in that one. Yeah, it can fly across the room.
Oh, that one. Okay.
So that's Sophia's turn. That was a red book. Blue book's dead. Purple book will bite at Stumpy for 8 and miss. So it is Stumpy's turn.
Stupid book. So I'm free now. I guess I should try to peel it off Sophia. He'd roll at disadvantage. Am I re-stealthed?
You have to roll a stealth check if you are trying to get away from the purple book with an action, without getting an attack of opportunity.
No, I don't mind getting hit.
Yeah. If you get a good stealth check, then it'll be at disadvantage.
I still get the plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Through the end of this combat.
So that's my stealth.
Yeah. So disadvantage. Yeah, it doesn't hit you.
I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna try prying it, which is a strength. I'll do a decent. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, 18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
No, that was a pry it off her. She was pinned. Was she grappled?
Yeah, she was.
Well, she's unconscious. Yeah, so.
Drag her body back to
now?
me.
Yeah, she's unconscious. So actually, I mean, you do rip the book off of her, but I'll give you, if you want to attack, you can go ahead and use that action, because I don't think you knew that she was unconscious.
Yeah, I forgot she was unconscious.
Yeah. So I'll let you still roll for an attack if you want.
All right. 1d6 plus 2. Or plus 2, yeah.
And then let me know the elemental damage.
So 6 altogether.
6 altogether to the red book as you come and you strike at it with your flaming short sword. So that was Stumpy. Key, you're up.
Alright. I guess I will go attempt to... Is it going to be a strength check to drag Sophia to the door?
It will be. It's also a stealth if you're trying to do it stealthily.
Well, I will stealthily walk over and try and stabilize her. How about that?
Sure.
I don't think I'm going to be able to drag her to the door.
Give me a stealth and a medicine check. Yeah, your stealth is fine.
And then here's my medicine check.
It's a 12 to stabilize her.
Oh!
So you kind of rush over, you know, a little bit of triage, just because of your background, so you're able to kind of like stop her bleeding out from where she was bit by the book. You're able to like bandage her up quick enough, and you kind of like feel for vitals, you realize that she's stabilized.
Okay.
Alright.
I feel like you'll be able to see her eyes.
I don't know.
The green book is going to fly to the left. It's going to bump into Theron. And then it's going to...
Can I do a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, you can do a dexterity. Yeah, you can do that.
Dodge that shit?
For a 13? Yeah, I'll let you dodge it. I usually do 12 as a DC, so it flies right past you and slams into the other end of the wall.
Elven reflexes.
I imagine like the Matrix stuff, like this book is just flying at you and you just bend in a way it goes right over you. Yeah. Very cool. Next is Iceland and then Roz.
Please bring her over here. One of you pick her up and bring her out of the room so I can heal her.
Key's gonna give you the dirtiest look, just be ready.
Somebody needs to bring her over here unless you want me to drop my spell. I don't know what you want from me. Does anybody want me to drop the spell and heal her? I'm leaving that open. Can people answer me?
No, on their turn they can.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well I have to end my turn because I don't want to drop my spell.
We heard you.
So you guys all just kind of see Iceland with like a very worried look in her face, like sweat coming down her brow as she's like making sure everyone's still veiled. Next is Roz.
So I could carry her out, I guess, but right now I have disadvantage on ability checks, so rip. What do I have to roll to see if I can drag
Does that go away with a short rest, Roz? I believe it should. I don't think you need a long rest. That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Doesn't say on the exhaustion sheet.
I mean, you don't have to look it up now. You can take your turn and look it up as everyone else is going.
Okay. I don't know what I should do then. Should I attack the red book or should I drag Sophia out to get healed? So Sophia's unconscious on the ground.
Or she is stabilized.
She is, but she's stabilized.
Is the red book actively going in to attack her again?
Well, I think Stumpy
She's
just
unconscious.
Stumpy just swung at it, so it's more focused on Stumpy now.
It's a little angry.
She's stable. She's not going to bleed out.
Alright. And this pink book's still up. And green book has no idea we're here yet.
Yes.
Green
Book's
just
like-
whipping all over the fucking.
He is doing his best.
Of the personalities in the book, the Green Book is just an idiot. It's like flying across the room.
He's
coloring
drunk,
book.
you guys. He's just he can't handle.
Alright. I'm raging again. And then I'm attacking.
Beat up the purple book.
Wait. Shit, I always fuck this up. It's a bonus action, so I can't use it yet. Because I can't use it. I have to attack and then use a bonus action, right?
You can do it in any order.
It depends on the bonus action. If it
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess
say you have to attack first.
Yeah, it depends on the bonus action.
Like I have fast hands, and that one is.
So I could rage and also attack. In which case, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, as long as Rage doesn't have some kind of trigger like must attack this turn or anything like that. Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
I don't think it would say it. It would say like you have to take it. Yeah, so you're good. So yeah, you can rage and then attack.
Forget if I have an advantage to this or not.
I mean that absolutely hits whether you have an advantage. I mean you could roll. Do you have advantage in rage for a hit?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. 23 still definitely hits.
Okay. Oh, but my flail's in the shop. Or my hand axes too, I can't remember.
I
It
can't
should
remember.
only be one.
I think it's only one because I thought the hand axes got updated by someone else. Or
It
did they?
did. You
had one
you
upgrade
put
in the very first
flail in
campaign.
so you could hook it like as a hook thing. And
Oh, I made that up. That wasn't actually official.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll with a hand axe. Because that's apparently all I have right now. +5. And this will be +2. So 13.
13, yeah, awesome. So you, what, you're using a hand axe?
Yeah.
How do you swing at this book?
Is it flying?
Yeah.
Like an uppercut. But downward, swinging down.
Downward.
With
It-
one hand.
It doesn't kill it, but yeah, absolutely. So you swing down, you kind of like knock it down in the air, and it like floats down as you come down. You don't hit it right in the spine, but you definitely like cut off a piece of it.
Excellent.
A student
All
hit
right.
me in the head
After
like
Roz, we're back up to Theron. After Theron will be Sophia.
I had a minor concussion after a student hit me in the head like that once.
15 feet to get to this sucker. Alright. We're gonna do a stealth check to make sure I still get there. I still get there.
Standing
Yep.
on the fire.
You also roll advantage attacking.
Alright.
You gonna jump off that table?
Yeah, we'll as we come running, we jump up off the table and come down with the dagger on this guy.
Well, you definitely hit it. It's 18. Roll for damage.
Just wanted to see if I would crit. D4 plus 4. Alright, 8 damage.
All right, you do.
I bring the dagger down in its spine and rip it back towards me, and then I'm gonna go for an unarmed strike as a bonus attack.
Okay.
And am I still rolling at advantage? I don't need to roll at advantage.
Oh, no, you do not.
So how does this work?
So what happens is you roll for damage, we double the dice, and then add the modifier.
Gotcha. All right, roll. So it's all right. D4. So we double the dice. So 2 is 4, and then I get double modifier, just a single modifier.
It's a single modifier.
All
Yeah.
right. So then another 6 damage.
All right.
So then after that, I guess I'll swing my hand over. I'll do a karate chop on its spine, knock it down into the ground.
Okay, Mr. Karate Chop.
And is that 6 damage altogether, Karate Kid?
Yes.
Alright, to the red book. Oh, yes.
No, I'm sorry. It's 8 damage because you
8
double
damage.
the dice and then add the modifier.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, so it's 8 damage.
I'll let you describe how this book dies.
The karate chop cracks its spine and falls to the ground.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah. Oh well.
Does your hand catch on fire?
Oh, wait, shoot. No, I gotta steal that from you because I was looking at the wrong one. So he's actually still very much alive.
Oh,
But
okay.
you do a lot of damage to him.
Doo-doo.
Do.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the blue. Let me get rid of that. Alright, anything else there?
No, that is the end of my, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Sophia's turn just kind of gets skipped because she's lying there unconscious. The red book is going to turn around and it's going to bite at Theron for 21. Does that hit you?
Fuck, yeah, it does.
It's me.
What are these
Look at
books?
you.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to hit at you for 6 damage.
Alright.
As the book turns around, it like opens up to reveal almost like a monster-looking mouth that hisses at you, lunges at you, and just bites into your chest and like pulls back. Book red, book purple. The purple book is going to bite at Roz for 22. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah.
And it hits you for 10 damage, as it does the same.
What is it? Is it like paper cutting us to death?
So the books are magical in a way that like there's as it opens up, it doesn't look like a book on the inside as much as it just looks like a mouth of a beast.
Think of that monster book that Hagrid got everybody when he was teaching.
That's exactly what this is. So yeah, Ron,
Did anybody try tickling the spine?
you took
Yeah,
10
we should probably
damage.
do that.
I took 10 because you rolled 20.
Well, no, you take 10 damage this
She
round.
takes 5 damage because she raised again.
Yes.
So I take 5 damage. Okay. Got it.
After that, Stumpy, you're up, and then
So weird.
Keith.
It's not letting me edit my health. That's fucking weird.
I guess I'll just scoot on over and give another attack. Do I have to reroll stealth, or am I still? I guess I could just not move and then.
Don't tell me what I know, Travis.
Anytime you move, you stealth. If you want to try to get advantage on an attack, you stealth. Anytime that you're like doing something, right?
All right, I'll just stay there. You get to roll at advantage, comes stealth, right?
Yes. Well, you have to roll the stealth to pass the stealth.
I wasn't in. I'm staying in. I have to roll stealth even if I don't move.
Yeah, even because you're stealth and then you're doing something, right?
Okay, I got you. All right, so 1d20 plus.
I mean, you get plus 10. Come on, guys.
All right, so that's my stealth.
Yeah, so you're
Don't
fine.
even stealth while you attack,
You're
you know?
fine.
All right, and then a 19 is the first one,
Yeah, 19 hits.
and then d6 plus 2, and elemental. So 12 altogether.
12 damage. Yeah. See, let's see, 20. Yeah, so I mean, you got your flaming short sword. You're just kind of like cutting into this book. The flammable parts of it catch fire as embers start spreading further down the spine of the book. Anything else?
Nope. That is
All
it.
right, Key, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my interaction to tell Iceland I stabilized Sophia. There's no way I can drag her to you. I'm gonna attack the book. And then I turn around and I attack. Here's my stealth roll.
Oh god. Not good.
29.
Your stealth.
And here comes the short swords.
Here they come.
Here they come.
Here they come. Here comes this short sword.
16 hits.
Ooh.
11 does not, but 16 does.
Okay.
He's a demon on me.
Roll.
Speed Racer? Anybody? No? Okay.
And then my sneak attack damage. 18.
18. All right. So you're kind of using your short sword. You're hacking and slashing. Pieces of this book are coming off. This book is looking very worse for wear, right? It's very tattered up. You've cut off pieces of it. Pages of it are just kind of like starting to fall off of the spine and being strewed along the ground. That was Key's turn. The green book just flies south, slams against the wall here. Iceland, you're up.
I love that fucking book. That one's my favorite. Alright. I'm gonna keep casting my spell that's giving everybody all these crazy advantages. I'm going to ask once again that everybody please come to the door so I can do more than this. Please leave it alone. It is a
The books are almost dead.
Just leave it alone. It's a book.
Alright, so that's Iceland's turn. Roz, it's your turn. After Roz will be Theron.
Did we kill the pink book yet?
No, it's still alive.
Can't be much left.
It can't be. I'm gonna
It's at
swing at it
negative
again
40.
though.
We literally so much advantage on stealth. We should just fucking leave.
Oh no! Oh no!
You get to swing at advantage
Was
yourself,
that
right?
was that your stealth check, or was that your roll to attack?
It can't be your stealth check.
Yeah, so I'll give you this. If you roll a stealth check and then you pass it, you can roll another d20 because you'd be at advantage.
Roll another stealth check.
Yep.
Wait, I didn't even get advantage on my short sword.
Oh, is that supposed to be plus 10 or no?
Yeah, so that's 21, so you're still good. So go ahead and roll it to attack.
Make sure to mute yourself here.
Oh.
A 13, I believe, just barely hits, yeah. So you hit, go ahead and roll for damage on the purple book.
And this is gonna be plus 2. D6. Plus 5. Plus 2. So 15.
15 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Wait
Yeah.
a second, I messed up. I rolled a d20.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to roll a d6 plus 5. Which I swear is what I did. Wait, I did roll a d6 plus...
It didn't come through.
Yeah, it was D1.
The last thing that showed up here was the rolling d20 plus 6.
There you go, D6 plus 5, so 11 damage, yeah, as you come down.
13, because plus 2.
13, gotcha. Yeah, so 13 damage as you come down with your hand axe that just cuts into the book. So this book also is just barely like flapping, staying in the air. After Roz's turn, it's Theron.
Wait, I still have another action.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
I'm gonna two-hand, two-weapon fighting, so I'm gonna swing
Oh,
another
sorry.
hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Good.
Do I hit with 25?
Yes, you hit with a 25.
Now I ask this every time, but I'm always not sure. Do I get the bonus melee damage on my second attack, on my bonus attack, or no? Is it just plain?
I believe
D6?
so. Yeah. You're talking about for your rage?
Yeah, that damage bonus, the plus 2. Then 13.
Yeah. Yeah. So 13. Describe how you kill this book.
Alright, well after I take the one and knock it to the ground, I do a side swing with the other axe, shwam, cut it sideways, I had an explosion of pages. It's like it's Christmas morning and it's snowing. Which is ironic, because I'm huffing and puffing like I just murdered a fucking wild boar. But it's actually a fucking book.
Yeah, man, so that happens. You come down, you hit it with your one hand axe, come down with the other hand axe, and it just explodes into pieces of paper.
And I want them to very, like, anticlimactically, very gently kind of float to the ground.
Sure.
I like that.
That was Roz's turn. Next is Theron.
Oh, the books.
Alright. Theron's gonna go with this red stealth check again.
You are so
And-
stealth. Jeez.
You're so very stealth.
Roll
I lost you for a
d20
second.
plus 6, going for the dagger.
Honestly,
Double
if I
check to see if I crit.
Oops.
I was just.
I do not.
Just
All right, roll for damage.
D4 plus 4. 8 damage with the dagger.
You
All
better
right,
be ready.
explain how you kill this book.
Yeah, killing books.
Feels not good. Feels weird.
I guess I'll just cut it down the spine again.
No
So
fun.
You cut this book straight down the middle as.
No, you know what? This one I'm gonna stab the dagger into its side, get it in the cover, and then slam it down into the ground while it's still on the dagger.
Yeah, you do that. So everyone sees Theron kind of stab into the side and just take this book down to the ground. Anything else there?
I will also pull the book off of the knife and off of the dagger and put it in my bag.
Sure. So
And then
Do you remember it's on fire, right?
No, I'm fine.
I will stamp out the flames first, and
Good
then
move.
put it in my bag.
Alright.
And then I will start making my way back towards the door,
Making my way down.
Go ahead and give me
but not
another,
all the way yet.
give me another stealth check.
And I'm homebound. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. I'm not strong enough to carry Sophia anyway.
Okay. Next is Sophia's turn, who just gets skipped because she's just lying unconscious but stable. Next is Stumpy and then Key.
Alright, I guess I'll go over and try to get Sophia.
Yeah. So then
Good
give me a stealth check to do it stealthily. Give me a strength check to see if you
I'm
succeed.
getting so pissed.
Down.
Ison's like, just listen, just do it. Just fucking get her.
I got disadvantage too, I forgot. 17 though.
All right, 17 stealth. Yep.
Alright.
You seem to be okay.
And then 2 strength. Oh gosh, he's so heavy.
Well, honestly, even with a 7, this DC is very low because you're a dwarf and she's just like a smaller. Well, actually, she's an orc. With the 7, I'll still give it to you though. You succeed. You grab her. So if you would like to move her somewhere stealthily, you can do that now.
My little midget legs take.
Get out of the room? Yeah, can you get out of the room? You can get out of the room.
I can get out.
Yeah.
I can't drag her though. Michelle's gonna move her.
Oh.
Why can't you drag her?
You just passed
He
your
doesn't
Only
strength
Michelle
check.
has
I
control
don't have
over
the
her.
power.
You passed your strength check. They said you could.
You don't have the what?
The icon, just
I
like.
don't have the icon.
Oh, you're saying like, yeah, I got her. Here, she's with you.
There you go.
All right.
The heck is that?
Drew, as an aside, Bill wants you to know he got that snowman icon on Overwatch.
Beautiful.
It's very
Oh,
important to him.
Shit, we gotta get those skins. All right, so that was
He's like happy with tears. He said this is the happiest moment of his life.
more,
Okay, sorry.
even more so than his wedding.
That's exactly what I was
Drew
thinking.
wants to know, was it a better moment than your wedding? He said yes, easily.
That's gonna keep her. All right, so that was Stumpy's turn. Key, it's your turn.
Babe, I want you to know if you ever make a joke like that, I'll be pissed.
I'm not mad. Yeah, we've been married too long. I don't care anymore. I walk away. I just walk out the door. I'm
All
done.
right, give me a stealth check for walking out.
You got it.
Everybody's like blowing off these stealth checks, and I feel really good about it.
Yeah, 19, you're good.
Kind of hard to miss when you get a plus 16.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Unless you roll a natty 1 like I did.
Yeah, honestly, the way I'm doing it, and that one is gonna be the only way to fail that. So, all right. So, Key goes out. It is the green book's turn. He got a 1, so he comes out and then just slams back into that table.
I fucking love that book.
It's a very smart sentient book.
It is.
It's Iceland's turn and then Roz's turn.
Please come out of the room. Please come
If you leave the
out.
room, Michelle will get revealed. Just so
Yes,
you're
you
aware.
will.
That's why I'm not moving. I'm like, please get out of the room.
Oh.
Just leave.
I thought you said,
Alright.
please come out the room.
So Iceland calls for Roz to come out the room. Roz, it's your turn.
Does she listen?
He charges the green book.
It It is
The green one is
tempting for
so
me
nice.
to charge the green book, but I think just as a character note, when Roz is in a rage, she's not exactly open to listening to anything other than kill. That's my character reason for why if I don't attack a character, like she suffers ill effects if she does not keep attacking while she's raging. So we better be completely ready to leave this room because I'm going to lose my rage.
Well, we'll be out of combat, so you shouldn't get exhaustion for leaving either.
All right.
Yeah.
Much like an angry dinosaur in a Jurassic Park movie when somebody shakes a piece of meat in the distance, Roz goes, "Oh!"
So before you move your character, give me a stealth check.
Fine. Interrupting my roleplay, but fine.
And you can dash if you want to, like, really leave the room.
Right.
Cheese it.
14.
So 24, yeah, you get out of the room.
I'm so proud of you.
And yeah, then I cheese it, but I take my good old time.
Why?
Because I can. I'm a fucking half-orc, and I'm in a rage. Fight me.
Alright, that was Roz's turn. We're now back up.
That's a really good turn. I just left the room.
We're now back up to Theron.
Theron pulls out his longbow and attacks the green book. Kidding.
No!
Kidding! He leaps to
Kick your ass!
the Ooh, I almost got a natty one.
Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, you get out of the room. The green book is still gonna be just smacking against the
Can we tame the green book and keep him as a companion?
I do like him.
So, Iceland, it's your turn. If you want to leave the room and shut the door, you guys be out of combat.
I kind of want to keep the green book. Honestly.
I know he's so precious. He's a little cinnamon roll.
precious,
If you
but I-
don't step out, though, Roz gains another level of exhaustion.
No, I will step out, but I am kind of in love with that green book forever and always. Alright, so I'm gonna step out. So is Ronan, because Ronan is my boo-boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo-boo, here you go. Go over there. No. Ronan, just go through the door. Okay. Anyways. And I'm closing the door.
So dark.
Did we take all the pieces of the books that we?
I got 2 of them. I don't
good.
think Roz grabbed the purple one.
It's
No.
fine. We don't need
Any
it.
shreds that Key shredded, she did not collect.
Okay, that is fine.
She has the papers from the table, though, talking about the magic thing.
Alright, I take a deep breath and I just kind of like.
Oh my god. I flew.
Wait, did we ever figure out whose body that was? Did we investigate it?
Nope.
I read the note.
You read the note?
Yeah.
What it say?
So Roz asks the group, like, what, whose body was that?
It was, Drew, what was the name at the end?
On the handout that you had?
Mm-hmm. Because it didn't move to my, like, inventory or whatever.
There was no name on it.
It was some scholar guy who was trying to get into here forever, and it said he finally got up the courage to investigate because he wanted to learn the magic from the books, and then he slowly went insane and was attacked and died.
Okay!
Theron pulls out the scraps of paper and says, "Who wants to burn these?"
I kind of.
I do.
He hands them to Snumpy.
Now I want to read them, just in case.
Wait,
never
did I
know.
tell you guys?
Dane, awesome.
I can
Whoops.
learn some spells. You never know. You never know.
Did I tell
Snumpy
you
already
guys
burned them.
what the other papers said? And I hold them up. The other papers.
No,
the other
what-
papers.
I would love to see what. That
Remember, I
means.
told you guys about the magic circle and the disappearing children.
Yeah, what's that one?
Let's
Yeah.
talk about
I
that.
think this talks about that. Does anyone speak magic words? Magic.
I do, Roz says.
Do you?
No.
I will take a look
What would
at
that
it.
be, a
and
language?
She sticks her tongue out at you.
You know that scene in Incredibles 2 where
Yeah.
Elastigirl gets, like, lack of air poisoning and starts saying stupid shit?
Yeah.
That's Roz
She
when
has
she has levels.
hypoxia.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
when Roz has exhaustion, she gets dumb.
Do I have to do an Arcana check to see if I can read the magic stuff?
Yeah, so the papers that she has, they're written in common, so it's not some kind of like crazy language, but it is very, make sure you mute yourself, babe.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, so it's written in common, but it's very, like it's very scientific language. So you can roll an Arcana check to see if you understand it.
Or a history check?
Nope, it's Arcana.
Okay, let me see. If
He's
I
like, nah.
Saren's gonna pass.
I have +1. +1. I'm kind of good at Arcana. I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Ooh, 19.
Dirty 20!
With the dirty 20, you're going through these books. There's a part that makes a little bit more sense to you than it did to Key. There's a passage that talks about ancient. So it's like a journal entry from a ancient scholar, and it says you notice that it's dated from like hundreds of years ago. And it says, we have created the technology to finally use planar magic to at our ability and to our whims. We have learned to develop portals that span across your rail that can quickly transport humanoids or items across great expanses of space. We had begun creation of these portals throughout different locations, including Odile, High Mountain, and Avalon. It also further talks about something that seems very strange to you, but there's a entry that says, we believe we may even be able to strengthen these portals to the point of creating instant transportation to the new world.
Okay, wait. So
I say that to everybody.
What was the other city it offered up?
High Mountain.
High Mountain.
Oh dear, they're going to High Mountain. Oh. They're going to High Mountain? Alright, so I relay everything that he just said to everybody. And then I'm like, they're going to High Mountain?
I'll jump through it.
What's the new world?
Do I do a history check for that?
Is it that place we sunk underwater with the robots?
+3! 19!
So
I fucking know everything!
With a 19 and you're being from an ancient people, this is long before some of you recorded history, and it's kind of more of an oral tradition, but your people understand that hundreds of years ago, if not millennia ago, there was an ancient race on your rail who developed very advanced technology, but for some reason they all decided to flee Urail to a different land, which they, until they named it, just referred to generally as the New World.
Alright guys, there's no treasure in this room, let's go.
I relay everything. I'm like, hold on, Key. I know.
So I'm gonna give you guys time to roleplay. I just have to go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Well, hold on,
keep
Key.
listening.
First off, nobody is under my veil anymore. As fun as that was, I believe Roz is a little exhausted.
Fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want a short rest?
Great.
You might just zap Sophia with
Yeah,
only a long rest cures exhaustion. I looked it up.
Yeah, only a long rest or the level 5
So you gotta
spell.
deal with me now. Only thing that could also cure is if you pick up Greater Restoration at level 5.
Yeah.
I
You'd
will
be able
get
to
it
cure
at
it.
level 5, but unfortunately, because Drew is stingy with XP, I'm only level 4.
Well,
But on the plus side, my character's also at level 4.
It's gonna be, don't worry, a long campaign, I can tell.
Yeah.
We're gonna have plenty of
It's
time.
gonna be fine. I'll get a long
I want to ask Iceland for a little top off.
Yeah, if everybody's a little, who raise of hand, who needs some heals, and after I raise my hand, I smack it onto Sophia and just cast Cure Wounds.
That's hilarious.
Hold on, let me look that up, because I'm gonna do a level 2 of that.
Not me for once.
Okay, hold on. I do 2d8 plus 2, because I'm a star.
Yeah, you are.
I feel it. So 7, 8, 9 health for her. 9 health. 9.
Trying to keep notes for Drew.
Thank
okay.
you for when you
And then now
So I
what?
smack her with that.
So we still need to find out what happened to your friend. We
Yeah, we
don't want to
do.
go in creepy spider room. So
Don't want
let's
to go in the
go
creepy
back
spider
out.
room. Don't want to go in the book room.
Can I go? You know, I'm feeling just I need heals.
Who else needs some heals? Remember to raise your hands. So
I do.
you missed
Somebody-
it, love. I was like,
Somebody already
everybody
raised his hand.
Everybody raised their hands, and then I smacked Sophia, put my hand down, and here's cure wounds on her. She got 9 health.
Health,
9 health. So I see that Stumpy is healed. I'm like, all right, Stumpy, you're going to be A-okay, and I'm gonna cast. Oh wait,
I need healing.
I
need healing.
Okay, Genji.
I need healing.
Genji, I'm gonna.
Mata mata.
Mata mata.
Why do I not have this? Where'd it go? I didn't take it off. Yeah, it's right
No,
there.
it's not
so I don't see
accurate
it.
unless your character is all the way back
No,
at the
no,
end.
here it is. Uh-huh.
Right? Or you just
Healer.
died and they start spamming.
I need healing.
Okay, everybody needs healing. How badly does everybody need healing? Because there's only so much healing.
Just need 8.
Just a little bit
Alright.
of healing for you. Alright, yeah, Stumpy, you're gonna be okay. I'm gonna cast
18.
Healing Word, which is 1d4 plus 2.
That should be good enough.
Yep, 1d4 plus 2.
Drew, may I roll stealth to check other
6
doors?
health for Stumpy. Stumpy, you take 6 health back.
It's good enough.
Yes, Key.
Is it good enough? Because I could do more.
I don't
have a
feel
lot more,
very
actually.
healthy.
What? 26 out of 28.
Okay, that's perfect. I look at Roz. Roz, how bad do you feel like you're feeling?
She's a little woozy.
I could this is fine. A little give it, take it or leave it.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Then you can have some energy from the bomb of the summer cord, and you're gonna see like a little mist flow out from me and just like shoot right up in your nostrils.
Yes.
I know, 4d6, but I'm gonna do 2d6 because you got a lot of health, so you need a lot back. 2d6 plus 2.
So,
6
give
health
me.
back.
Alright, Key, don't move.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Where is she?
I hope
Eric could use a little top off too.
I hope you realize what you did, Nikki.
She
I
wandered
peeked.
right out the group.
I didn't open the door all the way. I peeked.
With a 9, right?
What did you do?
Oh, the fucking green book is there. God,
You go back in the room?
fucking damn it.
I didn't go in the room though.
But you peeked the door with a stealth roll of 9, correct?
I did, yes. But
Yeah.
he doesn't know she only rolled. She feels like she's just as amazing as always.
So,
Theron could use
but,
a little.
That's alright.
Everybody needs a little heals? Everybody needs some heals.
Theron could use a
well, I'll
little.
tell you what.
No, top up? Okay.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. I'll give you that.
Hold on, I'm still healing
I'll
everybody.
give you a DC of 12.
I'm gonna say...
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pat Theron on the shoulder, like a nice smack on the shoulder. 1d8 plus 2.
I don't know. Alright.
You 1d8 plus 2. You get 5, 6,
You done with that room, Key?
7 health back. Mhm.
That's fine.
Roz, you got 6 health back. Is that good? Do you
That
need
is
more?
acceptable.
Do you want more?
I'll be alright.
Are you sure?
Just don't make me fight anymore.
Okay, but I have more. If anybody needs more, raise your hand.
Give Peace a
I-
chance.
I think he just pulled another pack. So
A butt pull?
No, we're good. I did fine.
death.
Nothing happened.
He
He
feigned
doesn't
death.
he doesn't say anything happened. None of you know anything. Everything's fine.
Key, please don't wander off.
Key can't hear you. She's in the hallway.
Anyways, did
did you
anybody
all
else?
peek through the top door that led into the spider room?
No, I did not. I had
You
already
went back into the
Are we
book
gonna
room.
deal with the spider room?
We're not going to deal with the spider room.
But what if your friend's in the spider room?
We already,
Well, there-
Karen already checked that she's not in the spider room.
Perceived.
Right? It's fine.
But
Going
then
to
why
go a
is it?
different way.
So if you saw that spider, does that mean you could be a spider now?
Yes.
Excellent.
She must be a book.
I want to be a
Mom
book
said
again. I
be
want to be the
anything,
book
so now I'm a
thing. It can't have a challenge over 1/2. I could probably be that book.
Oops.
Anyways, I'll be
I said we go back to the magical bookcase.
Is everybody feeling better, or does anybody want a little bit more heals? A little bit more love, because I have plenty. Final question, does anybody want me to cast my stealth spell again? How pissed would you be?
That's got to be a 1 a day thing, right?
It's not. It's just a 2nd level spell. I have
That's
like 2 more
broken.
slots of it.
That's
It's
broken as shit.
It's so
There's
broken.
got to be a way that it can be broken. I feel like
It is
nerfed.
broken. I couldn't heal anybody the whole time.
And she's using a 2nd level spell slot,
So I'm
so
like-
if she does that, it takes away healing.
Yeah, I couldn't heal any of you the whole time. Or do literally anything else but continue my spell. So,
And yell at us to get out of the room.
yeah, I can
We
yell
all
at you all I
proceeded to
want.
ignore
Now,
repeatedly.
in effect, though,
Bring
like,
Sophia and I'm
just
like,
as an out-of-character
terrible.
observation, the only thing that stealth did was stop the stupid green book from finding us. So
And
did it really have?
Because nobody fucking left!
It gave us advantage to attack too.
So I honestly, I'll me just jump in. I'll tell you guys this just out of character. Her stealth ability has skipped a lot of combat for you. Like
The spider room.
probably like several encounters at this point.
Man,
So also
that's a lot of XP.
Also out of character, I will ask because this is a good starting point. We've been going for about 3 hours. I know it's Sunday and it's 10 o'clock. I am always like game to keep going. I just want to kind of read the room, see where you are at.
I'm having a good time.
I do not have work tomorrow.
I'm having a good
I
time.
only have work in the afternoon.
I'm good.
Oh, well then hell yeah! I don't go to work until 12, so we'll keep going.
I have
Can you
work.
see Darren in the hallway? Darren!
Stumpy has work though.
Stumpy, do you wanna stop or
I
what?
could
would
do
you
like 1 more hour.
Okay.
All right, so we'll plan for 1 more hour. Gotcha.
Darren.
Yeah.
How sneaky are you feeling? Come help me look in this door.
No.
I looked in
That's
another
a terrible
door
idea.
and almost got hurt. So
Can we
come help me look in this door.
Key, if you want stealth, you gotta ask. I can give it to you. I think our DM would hate me, but...
Roz is like a little dizzy and like wandering a little bit.
Roz,
Come help me look in this door.
Roz,
Not the spider door. Not the spider door.
no!
This is the way out, right? She says to the group.
No,
Hey, no, Roz, come here. I have a great door for you. Come here.
Yeah?
Yeah, come here.
Cool, okay. Come
I fucking hate you right now.
Where are you?
Back in the
other room.
hallway.
Theron's gonna roll stealth and peek that door. I'm gonna tell Roz to touch the bookshelf.
Apparently. Don't touch the bookshelf. It's
Touch
protected
it.
by magic.
Wait, Key, I don't see you. Where are you?
Oh my
Right here.
God,
Come
you
touch
guys
this
are the
bookshelf.
worst right now.
Come touch this bookshelf.
Oh,
Touch this
crap.
bookshelf.
Alright, what is going on right now?
Roz is touching the bookshelf.
Roz is touching the bookshelf.
Alright, Aaron, what are you doing?
Wait! Roz turns around and said, "Look at this guy's. Hey!
No!
Wait, touch the
Hi!"
bookshelf. Touch
She
the
tries to shake
bookshelf.
the armer's hand.
Alright, hold on just a second.
Drunk, you're just
Alright, hold on to
Roz, hi!
you guys are all doing stuff at once, so what I heard first was Theron sneakily opening the door.
Theron never agreed to anything. If
Okay,
Roz
so
touches
Theron's
the
not
statue,
doing it.
Theron
Alright.
is not doing a damn thing.
Hold up
yet.
now. So Roz is touching the bookshelf. Give me a second. Roz, describe how you are touching this bookshelf.
I'm kind of like running my fingers around all the titles, seeing if there's anything I recognize. See if
There-
there's any. Is there anything in Orcish?
There's nothing in Orcish, but you definitely feel a book that's out of place, and it feels doesn't feel like a book, right? It feels very mechanical. It's just
Theron
waiting,
comes
waiting
over.
for you to pull
Theron
it.
sees her poking around the shelf and says, "Wait,
touch
I
it.
checked it earlier. It's protected by magic."
So Roz pulls the book.
Alright, give me a second.
Yes!
God fucking damn it.
Wait, put yourself back by the bookshelf though.
So you guys, you need to stop your characters wherever you are. Yeah, just stop your characters. Don't move them.
Wait, Roz is by the bookshelf. She just pulled a book.
I don't know. Yeah, where did my? Oh
You
yeah, I
put
was
yourself
saying
up
hello.
the armor.
Sophia's still with me.
Yeah, she's over there. She has 9 health, by the way. Should probably give her some more. Should probably give her
Hey,
some more health.
how do you make it orange?
/E.
Alright, so everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
11. I hate you right now.
I didn't frenzy, so I don't have second level exhaustion yet.
So Iceland got an 11. Theron.
He is AFK.
Oh, okay. So
He's
yeah,
super
this-
He
angry.
really raged. He rage quit.
No, he's getting
Stompy.
9.
Key.
17.
You gotta mute yourself, babe.
Oh, sorry.
And Roz.
15.
15. Alright, give me a second because a bunch of crap's about to happen. You go away. You go away. You're up. Sophia has no initiative bonus, so she's.
Wow, rude. He
Wait,
has no initiative.
Theron to come back. 13. Oh, I gotta write these down. 13, 11. DM mumble rolls dice. Mumble, they're gonna die. Mumble.
It can't be any worse than our other campaign.
Oh my god. So, these guys in the other campaign are dying to snakes that have an HP of 2 and an attack of 1. It is ridiculous.
We have no tank, so the
It is
two
utterly ridiculous.
rogues.
What happened now?
You're rolling
In our
for
other
initiative.
campaign, we had 2 rogues almost die. Like, it's killed.
And our only healer's a bard, so he doesn't have any health spells.
Yeah, because we're all level 1. Alright, Theron rolled a 21.
Are you guys playing different characters though?
Oh, different.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay, cool.
Jared and I are basically Team Rocket, but as 2 sisters. We even say, like, prepare for trouble and make it double, and we have a pet cat. It's awesome.
Excellent.
And I'm just like a really fucking weird changeling.
The 5 fucking knights came to life, didn't they?
Nope. Just roll
yes.
Nope, they all did. They absolutely all did.
Oh!
Looks like you fucking did!
And I don't have my quarterstaff. This sucks.
Look at it this way. It's new friends. We could take their armor when we kill them.
Oh my god.
This looks fun.
Damn.
This was my friend's house.
Wait, what was Sophia? So I can add her to my little running.
Sophia was 3.
3? Okay.
My feeling is the first time you go into the dungeon, you shouldn't use skips. You miss out on all the XP and the loot.
Alright, well, actually, so what I do is if you roleplay or stealth your way past a pack, I actually still give you the experience.
Oh.
Alright, so a few things happen. So
So we could have been fine!
as Roz pulls the book,
Ooh.
why is that's not a token? What is that in the dynamic view?
We can see now a passage opened.
Yes, Theron said earlier that there's a mechanism here, but it's protected by magic.
Oh, we triggered it!
Nobody
my-
fucking
So,
listened to Theron.
stop moving your characters. No one can move right now. You gotta stay where you're at.
Put
You're
Ross back
paralyzed.
1 square and Sophia behind you.
Yeah. Okay. So a few things happen. Yeah, as the book pulls, the bookshelf slides over to the left. Anyone with the line of vision just sees a secret passageway with a stairs leading down into blackness. You notice all of the armors in the room start shaking, magically coming to life. Each one of them kind of had a sword that they were holding on like to this, so they all kind of move their hands up and the swords come up vertically. And they look like they are ready to attack. Since you guys tripped the magic, they are all going to get a bonus attack before we even start the initiative. So, one armor is going to come over here, and he is going to swing at Stumpy.
All the squishies are by the
He's gonna swing at Stumpy for 16. He's gonna swing at Stumpy for 16, 23. Babe, mute yourself. Does a 23 hit you, Stumpy?
Yep.
Okay. And he is going to. Oh man. He is going to hit Stumpy for 8 damage. The blue one is going to turn, step over. He is going to swing once at Roz, once at Sophia. Roz, does a 22 hit you?
Nope.
23.
No, I don't wear armor.
Did they all have higher initiative than me?
No, they get a. This is a surprise round because you guys tripped the trap.
Surprise!
Roz, you take 4 damage. Sophia takes 6 damage. So Sophia's not looking too hot again.
Oh Jesus!
God fucking damn it! Everybody sucks.
This might not end very well.
The green one's gonna come over and he's gonna swing at Ronan. Does 19 hit Ronan?
Yeah, 19 hits Ronan.
Ronan takes 8 damage. What's Ronan's HP?
Ronan has more than that. But let
Okay,
me.
well, Ronan takes 8
If you
damage.
think you're gonna kill Ronan, I'm gonna be pissed.
Key, you guys don't have to fly up to our wedding anymore. I feel like it's going away. The purple one is going to step up and swing at Iceland. Does a 19 hit you, Iceland?
Yes, a 19 hits me.
Iceland, you take 5 damage.
What the?
The orange one is going to step up to Theron. Theron, does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
Wait, how much damage did?
Just a second. Theron, you take 12. 9. Sorry,
9 or
8.
12?
You take 12. Ronan takes 8.
Shit. He's still
Well,
okay.
Theron's half dead.
Everybody's half.
Also, the rug in the middle starts to move.
Oh, you motherfucker!
The rug will swirl around onto Key and try to smother her.
Wait, do I get a saving throw?
Key, does a 16 hit you?
Of course it does.
Alright. So, Key, the rug comes alive and swirls on top of you, just covers you whole and pulls you down to the ground. You are restrained, blinded, and you're at risk of suffocating.
Oh, awesome. And there was no saving throw for this.
There was no saving throw. You can try to get out of it with a strength check of 13.
Can I cut my way out of it? I'm gonna die otherwise.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. You can try to
Okay.
cut it out.
Okay.
You take...
Where were you? Oh, you were here.
Rug!
You're in the rug.
At the start of your next turn, you will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit!
As this rug is coming alive and just kind of like smacking at you. That is the surprise round, so now we're going to enter initiative. Theron, we are up to you.
I didn't even get to dodge it. Oh my god.
Are you happy, Roz? You got some experience.
No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I'm happy.
Oh,
You guys have been fucking around a lot, so I'm gonna start punishing you. We've been playing this game for 8 months, 9 months.
nobody listens to fucking Theron.
Fucking taunted him. To
Theron attacks the suit of armor in front of him.
Boring, I don't stealth through everything.
You would be so fucking lucky right now.
24 hit suit of armor.
Yep, go ahead, roll for damage.
Alright, unarmed strike. Does 5. Bonus action. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to go all in here, so I'm gonna go with a flurry of blows.
Please. Please go in with a flurry of blows.
That was a wasted key point. I'm pretty sure that misses, doesn't it?
Yep, 11 misses, yes sir.
Hang on 1 second.
You did do 5 damage.
That does let me make 2 unarmed strikes though. So, second one.
And we don't have to talk to any of
Second one hits, right?
Second one hits, yep.
All right, and the second one hits for another 5.
Another 5 damage, alright.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so you see Theron kind of jump into action quicker than the rest of you, and he just starts like smacking and wailing against an armor.
Jared!
So after Theron is Key, after Key is Roz, so Key, you can make a strength saving throw. It's not at disadvantage. The DC, I'll give it to you, is 13 in order to get out of this. If you fail it, you will take damage.
Can I cut my way out?
Yes, I will give you this. Cutting your way out,
Because it's a rug.
It is wrong.
cutting your way out, give me...
That'd be dexterity, right?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking whether I want to do dexterity or just hit. I'll do dexterity.
So just a dex saving throw? Or
Not a
like
saving throw, just a dexterity check.
a dex check. Okay.
Yep. To see if you can kind of like maneuver your way enough to get your dagger and cut your way out. Yeah, and you managed to do that. So you all see in the middle of this room this rug around Key, and then you see Key's dagger just like come out of the rug and slice it open as she like kind of comes out. That is going to be your
Extra
action.
damage?
It's okay. I
I'm
still
going
have
to do damage. It's just get her out.
I still have cunning and fast hands. So.
Yeah, she's got plenty of moves. She's fine.
So I'm gonna take this opportunity then to hide. I'm gonna stealth and hide.
Okay. Where are you going to do it?
Can I fit behind the bookshelf?
Yeah.
how skinny
Yeah.
are you?
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. This way I get advantage and I can do all the damage that I can do. When I come back out. Oh shit.
Pretty sure she trips over the rug.
Yes, you're like trying to get out of this rug very quickly. As you're cutting out, it grabs onto one of your ankles and you just kind of slam against the ground, give out a little squeal. But then you do finish your movement and you end wherever you want to.
Okay, there we go.
You're going into the next room?
Well, I'm trying to be behind the bookcase. Here. I want to have the cover of the bookcase.
Yeah, you can either go behind the bookcase or into the next room. It's your call.
Okay.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'm hidden.
Okay. Oh, you think you're hidden?
Oh, jeez.
Somebody's standing
That's
behind
the
you.
name of the action. The name of the action is hide. So I'm hiding.
Roz, it is your turn after Roz. Yeah, Roz, it's your turn.
They just all saw me go there.
Oh, I was about to talk.
Alright, going to enter my third rage. This is the last rage of the day, guys. RIP! And I'm going to shove this guy, Blue Knight, out of range of Sophia for my action.
Grapple him?
It's either shove or a grapple. I was gonna grapple, but then he could still swing at her.
Shove.
You can try to jump up and tackle him down, or shove him back. It's up to you. Either way, if shoving, if succeeds, will knock him prone. Grappling, if it succeeds, will take both of you prone, as if you were wrestling on the ground.
I'm gonna shove him. What do I roll? Yeah.
Shove is the strength.
Straight strength or athletics?
You pick. I'll let you pick.
Sweet.
An 11. So you hit him, you push him back, but you do not. Wait.
I'm exhausted, so I have to roll to disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just roll that again.
Yeah, I mean you can, but yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just playing by the rules here.
Don't get worse than a 5.
Yeah, so with an 11, you pushed him back, so he is actually out of range of Sophia, but he's not prone.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Alright, after Roz is the
Wait,
red.
did you rage though? Just curious.
Yes.
So that should cancel your advantage
Yeah,
on
it
that
cancels
because it's still a
disadvantage.
strength check. Cancels your disadvantage. You just don't get advantage for
Right.
futures.
You see how that works, Michelle?
No.
So you're right now, you are both exhausted at level 1, but also raging, so they kind of balance each other out.
Rage gives you advantage on that check because it was a strength-based check.
Right.
Athletic.
Okay, so I just roll once.
Yeah.
Alright.
They cancel.
The armor is going to swing at Stumpy. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Why they hit so hard?
Stumpy is going to take 5 more damage.
Oh, Jesus.
After that, it's Iceland's turn.
Holy shit, guys. Why would you all do this? Roz, why did you do this? Okay.
It was my density.
I understand. Okay.
Okay, McFly.
Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna turn right into a fucking bear. Wait, no. Actually, I'm not gonna do that yet. First, I'm going to, because then I can't use my Ball of the Summer Court. I'm going to, can I reach Ronan? Am I able to reach Ronan right now?
He is just out of your reach.
If I move towards him, I'm gonna get attacked, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
You can use an action to disengage and then move closer to Ronan.
No, but then I won't be able to heal everybody. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. I'm going to do. Oh, God, it'd be so fucking helpful if I could just reach everybody. Healers, man. Fuck you. Okay, that's gonna be my second level spell slot. 2d4 plus 2. I'm going to shout at Sophia, like, you're gonna be fine! You're okay! You're okay. Plus 2, so she gets 5 health back. And then I am going to use one of my Balm of the Summer Court to give Ronan some health back, because I'm a good dog mom. And then he's gonna get 1 plus 1, so 7 health back. Good for him, what a good boy. So that's all of his health back. He has all of his health again. He's at full health. And he's gonna disengage and come over to me, because he's a smart doggo.
Yeah, you can move him wherever you want.
He's over here, disengaged. Good boy.
Do you want him to stealth out and hide somewhere?
Well, but then when I go into bear form, am I not going to have advantage with him?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So he's just going to be right behind me, protected,
Okay.
like right here, so that nobody can touch him. Right? Can
I mean, you'll see. But you know that enemies tend to target people attacking them first, so if Ronan doesn't attack.
I'll fuck you up, babe. I'll know where you live. It's right next to me. It's in my bed. Okay, and that's all I can do right now. Please shout out to me once I'm a bear if you need healing, please. It's gonna be next time. That's my turn.
Alright, are you done?
That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Go ahead and mute yourself. The blue armor is going to step back forward. He is going to again swing at Roz and Sophia. Does the 24 hit you, Roz?
Yeah. So my shove was successful, then isn't it supposed to have...
He said it wasn't successful enough to knock it prone, just to move it back.
Yeah.
But what is the gauge of that? Is it something you made up, or is them the rules?
I mean, it's what I made up. Technically, nothing was going to happen because it wasn't enough, but I wanted to give you at least a shove. But, I mean, if you shove someone away, they can still just walk back to you.
If she had stepped forward, it wouldn't have been able to get back to Sophia, though, right?
Yes.
Can you retcon and say that she stepped in front of Sophia? You think I feel like she naturally would.
I'll give you that. So I'll do this. Right, because we'll say that's, but in the future, yeah, make sure you say that. But yeah, we'll say that Roz pushed the armor enough to get in front of Sophia. So Roz is still hit once for 7 damage, which is halved and rounded down, right? Because you're enraged. So that would be 3 damage. Yes.
Alright.
What kind of damage is it? Is it bludgeoning? Or
It is, I believe it's slashing. Let me double check. No, bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning. Yeah, so actually these guys don't have swords, they have maces. So it will be bludgeoning damage.
I'm definitely gonna take one of them when we inevitably beat this battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so that was who, the blue? Next is Stumpy.
Nikki, I don't want to be rude, but Bill, if you want to mute yourself while you're not talking.
Yes, sorry.
Where's my mutagen at? I saw.
What did I call him? I called him the wrong name earlier.
Jared, but don't tell him that.
Jared. I used to think his name. I thought it was Jared because Jared added me on Facebook one time, and
There
I
is
thought
a
it was.
Jared. There's
Now
a Bill
there's
and a Jared.
nothing in these suit of armor. Is there a person inside these things?
Nope. So if you look,
I know.
If you look at the suit of armor,
I didn't mean to call him Jared.
You're muted,
That's
and
enough.
I'm muted.
Give me a perception check.
Oh God. I got a 10.
With the 10, you can't tell. These are full plate armor, so
There's pizza still here, love.
I mean you can't really see into it.
What are you looking for?
All right. In that case,
Water bottle.
I will take my swig of whiskey and do a second wind.
Okay. You still have an action too.
Yep, that's my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
1d10 plus 1.
I love wireless headsets. This is great.
All right, so I heal for 10.
Nice.
Nice! Nice.
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 And then I
Nice,
guess
you're
I
nice.
will swing at the red knight.
All right.
1d20.
Man, this could have all been avoided. Isn't that crazy?
No.
I'm glad it wasn't.
Thank you.
I wonder what the DC on untrapping the bookcase to find this hidden passage was.
Would've been
14.
Arcana attack or
14 does not hit.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a long fight.
Oh. What was that?
Sound like
That was
anything.
me.
Oh, girl.
These are animated plate armor.
I vote we run out the front door screaming.
Or run down the staircase.
Wouldn't mind running down the staircase. But they
Only-
would probably chase
Does anyone even know what's in that room yet?
No, but we're looking for her people, right? I mean,
I'm looking for my friend.
Alright, well I use my main action and my bonus action. I am done.
Start tanking!
Next is going to be green guy's gonna come down swinging Icewind. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't help that I'm rolling like this. So, Icewind, I'm assuming a 21 hits you?
Jesus. 21 hits me.
Alright, give me a second. Alright. One, 2, 4. You take 12 damage.
Okay. Okay.
I'm being nice because he critted against you, and I doubled his second roll, which was a 1, and I didn't double his first roll, which was a 6. I did that mentally because the dice was rolled, so yeah. Alright, so that is the green guy's turn.
Can't wait to be a bear!
Theron. Let me see.
Is the orange knight going now?
Y'all better protect your fucking healer!
No. Does, Theron, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
So Theron, the rug that you're standing on swirls up, surrounds you, and pulls you down into the ground.
No saving throw or anything? It's not a
No
surprise.
saving throw. You don't take any. The beginning of your next turn, you have to do a strength check of a DC of 13 to get out. Otherwise, you take damage. But you don't take damage now.
Or I can cut my way out? Like,
Yeah, if you have a dagger, I'll give you a dexterity check to cut your way out.
I do.
Alright. Next is going to be Sophia. So Sophia is actually going to come to the middle of the room. And let's give her a little moment.
oh dear.
Is she gonna explode?
I'm
A
moving my
moment.
character just for a second so I can see what happens, but I'll put it back.
Does she have enough plot armor to save us?
She has
I'm
Ra's
hoping
armor.
She does. She has what?
She has Ra's armor.
All right, so you're going to see Sophia kind of come into the middle of the room. She looks wide-eyed and she looks nervous and angry for everyone around. You see the red eyes start glowing with energy as she starts creating flames in her hands.
My girl.
Please fucking help me.
22. She hurls out 3 fireballs that attack the red, blue, and orange armors.
Not the green and the purple one near me,
Sorry.
though.
She can't without hitting you.
She hits one of them. Wow! For 7 damage. So she hits the orange one for 7. I was really hoping that would do a little bit more. 3, 4, 6.
What's your plot armor?
Alright, that was Sophia's turn. Next is going to be the guy in orange. Theron has disappeared into the rugs, so the orange guy is going to step up to Sophia. He's going to swing at Sophia. Oh, man. Okay. 15, 19, both of them hits. 5, 7, and Sophia's down.
Oh my god.
Well, there goes our spellcaster.
Alright. I think, oh no, we got one more. The purple guy's gotta go. He's gonna swing at Iceland. For 20, well, both of those are gonna hit.
Please stop. Please stop.
For 12 damage.
I'm down.
And Iceland's down.
I think we're done fucked.
So, yeah, so Iceland and Sophia are now both down. Theron is wrapped around the rug. Roz and Sophia are both fighting the armors.
Ronan is freaking out.
Yeah, alright, so after that, it is back up to Theron.
Alright, Theron's gonna try to cut his way out. With the dagger, it's just a roll to hit?
No, dexterity.
Dexterity, okay. That does not bode well.
It does not get you out.
Alright, so what's that, another 2 damage?
No, let me look it up. It's a little bit more than that.
I should have turned
Where'd it
into
go?
a fucking bear.
2d6 plus 3. 1, 3, 6 damage to you, Theron.
Alright, well, Theron's critical.
Now, when people are down, never mind. I don't know how to fucking save it.
Alright, Key, it is your turn.
Okay. I have a DM question. I'm going to whisper it to you.
Okay.
You're about to end your fucking campaign. I hope you know that. Hope you're happy. You look happy. You're an asshole.
He does look happy.
He does.
Alright, I got my second character ready. Let's go.
No.
I wake up naked again in a prison. I'll be pissed.
Hi. Hi there.
We're overextending our team.
Mute yourself.
Hang on, I'm talking.
Yes, she's figuring some stuff out.
Oh, okay.
You can take. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. This is gonna be. This might be
Okay,
really
I'm gonna
good.
do it. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
It's very spooky now. Yeah, it's very spooky.
I'm asking you another question.
Yeah, I have to be standing right there, but I can.
Please do something badass. That makes it so I'm not dying.
I knew you were gonna say that. So you have the ability to do that?
I do. If I pass a check.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it quietly so that no one gets excited in case I fail.
So
I wanna.
you have to pass a check?
I do.
Okay. What do you have to pass? 15 with what?
Intelligence.
Okay. Go ahead and do. I'm like shaking right now, Key, because this is gonna be really cool if this works. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm not even gonna look. I can't look.
15, you said?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay, so here's what happens. He jumps out into the middle of the room and pulls out a locket that you guys haven't seen since the very beginning. It's the one she tried to trade for the airship. And all of a sudden, everything turns white, and then purple, and then green, and everything goes black and sparkly. Everyone's gone. We're not here.
So, you guys all out of this room disappear. Your spirits and conscious are kind of streaming through and tearing through an astral plane. That is going to have to be where we stop.
Oh, Jesus. My hands are all sweaty.
He is taking you somewhere that I did not expect, and I now have to build